I didn't even unmute myself. That's how we're going to start this stream, I guess. But with that being said, for the first time in StreamYard Big Blue in the Bronx history, me and Luke are in the same room. So there's that. We got the audio working, which means we are not going to be we're going to be in sync, other than Donald, of course. But football season is back, everybody. I got the Notre Dame jersey on today, and well, I'm just excited that it's back. It's preseason, even though there's a bit of a weather delay in Canton, Ohio. We're just thrilled to have some football back and running. And tomorrow is Giants Fan Fest. Let me go to Donald first, and then Luca to open it up here.
Football's back, baby. First of all, thanks everyone for tuning in. And this is it. This is officially the opening day of football for me.
Luca?
Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in the chat. Luca,
Luca, there's a little. Yeah, all right, now you can speak.
I was going to say. No, but you got to mute.
I'm sorry about that. Anyways, technical difficulties averted. I'm glad to have football back. I got some of the inactives for the Jaguars today, if you want me to read it out. All right, go ahead. Travis Etienne, C.G. Beathard, Zay Jones, LaVisca Chenault, Marvin Jones, Christian Kirk, Trevor Lawrence, obviously, Evan Ingram, Darius Williams, James Robinson, Devin Lloyd, Jamal Agnew, Josh Allen, Foyesade Aluakon, Brandon Scherf, Tyler Shatley, Cam Robinson, Juwan Taylor, Chris Manhertz, Malcolm Brown, and Foley Fatukasi. So you think most of their starters, obviously. Yeah. 2 new head coaches are going at it, so I think that's going to be one of the things we're looking at here. There's no starters playing, but, it's going to still be interesting as well. You're not going to see your Devontae Adams, but you're going to see the backup quarterbacks, Jake Luton getting the start for the Jaguars, and then probably Nick Mullins, Garbers, or Jarrett Stidham starting for the Las Vegas Raiders. And, of course, we'll be controlling it via the scoreboard that we have as a graphic. So hopefully the Pro Football Hall of Fame game gets going soon. Shouts to everybody in chat. Tony, Mac, the Giants fan, he's got a channel, so please sub up. And then Jets Mess, yo, what is going on? So, wow, Jason Garrett back on TV as a part of the NBC crew. I know Giants fans are thrilled to see him tonight. Very thrilled, of course. But, man, so FanFest is tomorrow for the Giants. Can't wait for that. Can I just say something? Sure. I don't think Jason Garrett makes a great TV person. That's just my opinion. I haven't heard anything. I'm not hearing the audio, but he just doesn't seem like he just seems very awkward. I can't say that I disagree. How about that? And I can't say I'm surprised that, because I've barely watched him on TV, but it is what it is. It's going to be like that the entire game, or at least actually, no, it's more the pregame than it's Tirico and Collinsworth. I wish Al Michaels would be the guy, but we are where we are, and that's pretty much that. The Giants ruined him. Giants ruined Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett was never good. How about that? He was average. Over talented roster. How about that? So put your questions in the chat. Up until game time, we'll answer any caliber, if it's MLB, NFL, NBA, all that stuff. Jack Crick says, let's go Ravens. Appreciate being the chat, Jack. He's also an Orioles fan, so we will see you week 1. Yeah, Luke is a Jets fan. I'm a Giants fan, but I'm wearing my Notre Dame jersey, and Donald is also a Giants fan. So I'm going to see if I can get an extra light.
On that note.
And Donald's got his Giants hat on, so makes perfect sense. Let me try to see if I can stretch. You might hear some audio ticking because I'm taking this off for a sec. Let's see. Sean B says Jason Garrett was not a good enough coach to be an analyst. No. That's a fair point. Good point. Good point there. Shouts to everybody in chat. Please share this out as well. There's going to be a lot of people streaming tonight, so sharing it out only helps the channel. Obviously, a few days ago, we reached over 500 subscribers. Now we got community notes. So if you're just a subscriber, if you're not on YouTube, if you're not on social media, it actually helps you because if you're subscribed to this channel and you got the YouTube app and all that stuff, well, you get notifications. And I'll be posting like I do on social media. So there is that. Donald, how are you enjoying Scotland? Motherfucker. Donald?
What's that? Sorry, I'm just getting the mute off for the Hall of Fame game, making sure it's not on. Say that.
Right.
Say that
I
again.
was saying, how are you enjoying Scotland back home?
Oh, it sucks. I miss New York.
Wish you could be at FanFest tomorrow. A lot of
I
fun
know, man. I'm really upset.
There's going to be other occasions, so don't worry. Luca, if you want to get to that question that's in the chat. What are your guys' thoughts on the Yankee performance against the Mariners this week? Cole was dreadful. I didn't even watch the game, but I know he was dreadful. I gotta see where I can put this fucking light. Even it out a little bit. Donald, your thoughts on Cole's performance?
He's having trouble locating his fastball. This all works off his fastball. But he has this strange tendency right now where for the first, in previous outings, the first 4 or 5 innings, he was great, and then just a complete meltdown. Now, started off in the first inning, and then he fixed it after that. So he has this thing where, over 5 innings, he's fine, and then the 1 inning, he just was a complete meltdown. I don't know really what to do about it. How do they fix this at all?
Yeah, how you go about it, of course. Shouts to Jeffrey. What's going on, Jeffrey? He's a Patriots fan, so he'll probably be watching his former offensive coordinator as the head coach. I'll say this. The Raiders have done some really good things this offseason, and this is a Giants fan talking, of course. But with that note, I'm not on board with the head coaching hire of Josh McDaniels. Now, maybe you could say, well, you obviously had bad taste in your mouth because of Joe Judge. I don't know. I just feel like there were a couple of coaching hires out there that would have been smarter. But hopefully, I guess for Raiders fans with better talent, they can go somewhere because they've been on the brink the last couple of seasons of making the playoffs and just hasn't shown up, of course. A week from today, a little bit under a week from today, I should say, the Giants and the Patriots play. So that's good.
We're facing up to the Joe Judge.
Yep. He'll be the quarterback's coach, and Matt Patricia will be the play caller. Josh McDaniels is a clown. His Denver tenure proved that. I could see that. Jeffrey says, Alex, what are you talking about the one basketball player to mention Instagram Messenger on Monday? You're talking about Bill Russell. I think you're talking about Bill Russell. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
And Vin Scully. Vin Scully, I mean, that one broke me a little bit.
Oh,
that was tough.
He's part of the reason why I do what I do. I've always loved. I think he's the one that introduced me to the idea of announcing or, he inspired me.
Yeah.
He's a big inspiration.
So I'm going to try to look up the precipitation and all the weather here not here, but in Canton, Ohio. It is still raining. But of course, they only stop games due to thunder and lightning. So that's where that comes from. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment as well. Taking some questions and some comments before the game. They're in a weather delay right now in Canton. I've seen the outside of the stadium. It looks pretty good. Shout outs to Tudo. But obviously, we're at the Hall of Fame last summer. Very nice place. I thought it was better in its own category than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, my opinion. Let's see. Canton, Ohio. Weather. Luca probably agrees with Jack. Jack says, I think the Bills are a little bit overhyped. Luca, your thoughts? I think they got better over the offseason, obviously signing Von Miller, retaining their guys. I think they lost Levi Wallace over the offseason, but I think they drafted a corner in the first round. I think they're a Super Bowl contender, but I'm not sure if they'll win it just yet. Jeffrey says, I heard they're going to try to retire number 6 for good in the NBA. Or it's just like Jackie Robinson? In the MLB? Probably. So. Keep your questions coming, guys. Of course, just for profiling reasons, let's take a look at some of the offseason moves made by both teams. I'm going to go into the Jacksonville Jaguars real quickly so we can get a little bit more knowledge about these two teams before these teams play. So in the draft, first overall, the Jaguars selected Trayvon Walker, defensive end out of Georgia. Then they selected Devin Lloyd, linebacker out of Utah with the 27th pick. Luke Fortner.
Love Devin Lloyd.
Yeah, I know a lot of Giant fans were talking about him before the draft process and, the linebacker position as well. They drafted Kentucky center Luke Fortner at 65. Chad Muma, linebacker out of Wyoming, which was a good pick, at 70. Then they didn't pick till the 5th round. They selected Snoop Connor, running back out of Ole Miss with 154th pick. Then they went on to select two DBs to end the draft, Gregory Jr. out of Washita Baptist and Monteric Brown out of Arkansas, cornerback. So there is that. I'm going to try to get some of their free agents. See if I can get a list of them. Obviously, it's not showing me right now, which pisses me off a little bit. Evan Ingram, they signed him. They also signed Brandon Sheriff, obviously from the Washington football team. Let's see if I can get some other guys.
Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk's another name because of the possible overpay that, people are equating to.
Evan Ingram. Foley Fatukasi.
Yeah, Foley Fatukasi is another name. So it's going to be interesting this year to see what Jacksonville is. Do they improve? Do they not improve? Then you move over to the Raiders side. In the draft, they didn't have a pick till the 3rd round because of the Devontae Adams trade, amongst others. They selected Dylan Parham, guard out of Memphis. Running back Zamir White out of Georgia. They also declined the option of Josh Jacobs for next year, which was a bit of a surprise to many.
Zamir White was heavily linked to the Giants.
Yep.
So
because
that
was
was
a Georgia back, and also James Cook was linked to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Neil Farrell Jr., who I wanted, they took him in the 4th round, defensive tackle at LSU, and then they went back-to-back with the defensive tackles, took Matt Butler out of Tennessee, probably because of that run defense. Probably because the run defense was really bad for the Raiders last year. I remember the Giants having some success. Then they went in the 7th round and drafted some offensive depth. They selected offensive tackle and offensive guard Thayer Munford, lineman at Ohio State, and Britton Brown of UCLA. Then you take a look at some of the free agents. Chandler Jones, pair him alongside Max Crosby. I mean, that's going to be a hell of a front to face. And in a division where you have Russell Wilson, who's mobile, where you have Patrick Mahomes, and then you have a similar front, Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack for the Chargers. I mean, going to be a very good division this year, possibly the best division in football. Linebacker Kenny Young, they got him from the Broncos. Keelan Cole from the Jets. Matthias Farley. Chris Jones, the cornerback. Isaiah Zuber. Some of these guys are just depth pieces, but overall, I thought they had a pretty good offseason also as well. They traded Brian Edwards to the Falcons. They traded for Devontae Adams, which is also a notable one. They traded for Jarrett Stidham, and they also traded for cornerback Iraki Sin in exchange for defensive end Yannick Ngakwe. Marissa Tomei is the last good thing to come out of New York. Well, I mean, the pizza, right? So I don't necessarily agree with that all the way, Jack, but put up Hicks numbers for the last.
I do love Marisa Tomei, but come on.
Yeah, my cousin Vinny. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong at all. I see people either coming back to their seats or they're going back, but that might be a good sign. That might be a good
Have they
sign
announced the announced kickoff time? Let's what we're gonna see here.
I'm going to refresh my page right now. If anyone has any update, please provide it in the chat. I have something to tell Donald, which is related to the New York Giants, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Daniel Jones Chicago deep dish all the way. JK. I don't really want Giant. I don't know why I keep saying Giants. Chicago deep dish. Is Butterfingers playing tonight? No, he's inactive. 1 second, Jets mess, but I bet those numbers aren't very good. Tudos has been watching the Giants training sessions vids, and they look slow and soft every snap. To me, they don't look game shape ready, just too slow and too soft, and a lot of mistakes and a lot of techniques. We'll see week one. We'll see a week from today.
It's only training camp.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't necessarily notice that in the camp that we went to. I thought our secondary. I thought the Giants secondary was right there. I thought that it was a little bit more advanced than maybe the pass rush. The pass rush hasn't been great. I'll certainly say that. But I think the secondary has been pretty good. I mean, we've seen Adoree Jackson step up. We've seen Julian Love step up. We've seen Darnay Holmes is an awesome camp. So I think the secondary has been really, really good from what I see.
The players are back on the field, which is a very good thing. Nimmer says that around 8:40 they're going to kick off. So very good progress. If you mind, look up Aaron Hicks' numbers for the last 7 games, and it looks like it's going to get a little bit sunnier. Canton, Ohio. Sun's coming out.
Isn't Hicks 0 for 25?
I'll check that right now, Donald. Well, I mean, to be fair, Nimmer's not Nimmer. Last 7 games, he said. Yeah, Nimmer
0 for 23.
0 for 23. Okay. To be fair, Jetsman Smith's favorite player is Aaron Hicks. So,
is that has to be an exaggeration?
It's sarcasm, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I got a question though.
Mm-hmm.
What would be worse? If his player was if his favorite was actually Aaron Hicks or Brian's Fairweather Fandom?
We need to discuss Brian's Fairweather Fandom.
We should talk about it right now. Let's discuss.
Let's discuss that.
Let's have an open conversation about it.
We should, because I think he needs an intervention.
If you guys didn't see,
what connection does he have with any of these teams that he roots for?
All right, I'll explain in a second, but I'll also explain to the chat. So we were doing our trade deadline thing. Alex, see the issue over there? Okay. So I'll need one of those in just a second. Anyways, so we were doing our trade deadline, stream on Tuesday, and for some reason I think the Mets were on topic, and Brian was talking about how he loves Max Scherzer.
And how damn right.
And how he bought a Max Scherzer shirt. It was a jersey.
It was a jersey.
It was a jersey.
One of them black classic ones.
Right. It was one of those black classics. Those are my favorite unis for the Mets, by the way. But anyways, not the point. So we were talking about Max Scherzer, and Donald starts to question Brian because why would you love a player from a rival team? So Brian goes, "Well, I can't like a player from a rival team," and there's a whole debate going on. Brian pulls out that he's wearing that Mets shirt under his Yankees jersey as we were live streaming. So it's Donald. I don't think Fairweather Fan could do it. It's a bandwagon fan.
That's true. I think bandwagon is probably the better word for it.
This whole debate, and Donald's really called Brian a Fairweather fan or a bandwagon fan, if you want to call it that. So he's like, What's your connection to the Bucks? What's your connection to the Buccaneers? What's your connection to the Yankees? What's your connection to the Florida Panthers? So I'll explain. The Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are Florida teams, and Brian's dad's from Florida. And
Okay.
the Yankees are because of his mom, and his mom was born in New York. So that's what he took. Now the Bucks were a random team. He just selected a random
Which
team.
Bucks?
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Back when you started watching basketball, like the early 2010s, you think of the guys like Brendan Jennings, John Henson, in the early 2010s Bucks days. So he just randomly picked a team because he didn't want to choose a New York team.
Right. I mean, it's just really odd. You just randomly select a team. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay.
So yeah, that's what it was, Donald. That's what it was.
No, listen. I don't have an issue with rooting for a player from another team at all. I think we all have favorite players for other teams.
All right.
I just don't wear jerseys of them.
Right.
I mean, I guess you can if you're not a passionate fan, but you can't call yourself a huge Yankee fan and have a Met jersey. That just doesn't. No, I'm sorry.
You think MH would wear an Aaron Judge jersey? No.
Exactly, because you don't see Met fans do that. Now, obviously, Yankee fans don't care about the Mets. We never do, because the Mets are irrelevant to us. They always have been. As Derek Jeter called them, they're just the Mets, right? And that's true, They are. So we don't have the same passionate hatred towards them as the Met fans do of the Yankees. They have irrelevant. They have a very strange hatred towards us, but I mean, I still could never even think about it. I can't even go to a store. I've got Met fans at home. I can't even go to a store and pick up a Met thing as a gift. I just can't do it because then I feel like my hands will fall off just by touching a Met thing. I just can't do it. It's impossible.
It's like your hands are contaminated.
Exactly. It would be contaminated. It'd be worse than if your hands had COVID on it. You know what I mean? You just don't want to do it. And also, I don't want to give that shop assistant that brief thought that I could be a Met fan, buying a Met thing. Can't do it. Nope. Cannot do it. So I refuse to buy gifts of other teams for anybody else. Just can't do it. So with that in mind, how could I possibly wear a jersey of another team? No. Not happening. And I mean, it is a little convenient that he roots for all the world champion teams. That is a little convenient, right? And with the three biggest icons in the three major sports, Giannis, Tom Brady, and Aaron Judge. Yeah, that's little convenient to me, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Oh man.
So let's open it up to our viewers here. Is he a bandwagon fan? Would you ever catch yourself wearing a Met thing under a Yankee thing or vice versa?
Yeah. Would you?
Even for it doesn't have to be baseball, guys. It could be like a Giants
fan
wearing a Cowboys jersey.
Yeah, well, yeah. Or even a Jet jersey. Or a Knick fan wearing a Kevin Durant jersey.
Right. What I will say is this. If I'm not mistaken, my uncle was a Knicks fan. And then the Nets moved back to Brooklyn and he became a Nets fan.
Well, you guys are from Brooklyn, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Most Knicks fans would never, ever consider changing, though. But it depends on how passionate a Knicks fan he was. If he was always kind of... if he wasn't even that invested, then I can understand. Obviously, a passionate Knicks fan would never, ever change because, listen, it's a lifelong thing. When you sign up to be a Knicks fan, you just have to deal with it. and it's
Yeah.
almost always awful experience, but you still fight through it.
MH is Philly's Utley jersey. Tudo says never Mets. Forget about it. Fuck the Mets.
Exactly.
Back in the field. Yep. So me shaking Donald's hand would turn him into stone.
I'm surprised he hasn't turned to stone since we already met. Back at the Yankee game against the Astros.
Nasty night.
No, I have no issue with Met fans. I just like picking up like a Met jersey and going to a store with it and handing it over. No, can't happen. Can't happen.
It's gonna be Baker Nimmer. Wasn't another the debate we were having, like, it wasn't this past week, but it was last week, I believe, where he was trying to convince us that Baker could have a really good season.
Yeah. And then I think Brian lost the argument.
I ruined him, actually. I destroyed him. Or to use the better word, obliterated. I obliterated him, and it was brutal. It was a brutal takedown.
Absolutely brutal.
Brian versus Donald debates are always something.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to Donald being called a Patriots plant, the whole Mets jersey reveal, the Baker Mayfield debates, always something. You're not getting anything like that anywhere else.
The Patriots plant was so odd. I don't think I've ever spent a spare second thinking about the Patriots. How did I even get that?
It's pretty random.
It was.
Well, now we can say he's a Mets plant.
Oh, well, I think he's worse than that. I think he's a Mets fan.
No, boy. He might. I mean, John is my favorite. Yeah, we're going to have John back on, definitely. Me and him were talking a little bit after our conversation on here. He's going to be back on. Provided some good insight on the Mets. But as Donald said, Donald did to Brian.
MH just called you a Mets plant.
Who's a Met? I'm not a Mets plant.
He owns no Met jerseys.
I have a story, though.
Yeah, I know what stories he's talking about now. I could just visualize it.
Story time. For all the viewers. Met is short for maggots. That's a point. That's a point. Okay. So, like, when I was younger, my aunt bought me a Mets jersey. No name on the back, nothing. And it was weird, though, because I had a glove that it wasn't autographed by him, but it's like one of them gloves, you buy a new glove and then it says, it has that autograph thing and it's not actually an autograph on it. But it was David Wright. It was like my first baseball glove. But, so, I don't know why I wore it. I don't think I even knew what baseball was at the time. So, yes, Skylar, I'm very excited that football is back. And the fact that they're doing the promo for the Hall of Fame game now and we're inching closer to the actual game time start.
Will I actually be doing the broadcast commentary?
We'll be switching it up a little bit, but we're all going to be intervening on it. So, with that being said, so I think my mom took a picture of me in that Mets jersey. Once again, I don't think I knew what baseball was. So
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna back up that part of the story.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news: Luca likes to waste his crust.
I haven't finished eating.
Bullshit.
I find it difficult to eat when I'm literally on the mic.
Okay.
And there's no way of me muting myself. I don't want people hearing me chew.
Okay. So back to my story. When was this?
Very considerate. It's very considerate.
Okay, you got a point there. So Luca, let me ask, smartass, how old was I with this Mets jersey?
3rd, 4th grade.
I don't think it was that, but with that being said, a few years later, I'm in 5th grade, and my science teacher, my social studies teacher, is a Yankees fan. He's a big Yankees fan. So My mom sends him the photo of me in a Mets jersey. And one time during class, he pulled it up. And it became a gag for the rest of the year. So there was that. And I kept being made fun of for it. So, but then again, too, like they were all Philly fans. So, not that I would ever root for the Mets, of course. But there's a little story.
What if it was Mets Red Sox World Series?
I would just not watch.
You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
I'm full of shit. Really?
Yeah, I think you're full of shit.
Okay. Yeah.
I,
Lucas,
I actually refused to watch the Mets Royals World Series. I refused to watch it.
you didn't want to root for the Royals?
No, of course I watched. Of course I rooted. I rooted for the Royals. I just refused to watch it. I can't watch the Mets in the World Series.
Wow. My neighbor across the street, who was like a cameraman for the Yankees at some point. I don't know if he still does it though. Yeah, he was a big Royals fan. And
Yeah,
when
he was born in Kansas.
Yeah, he was born in Kansas, so there's a little bit insight to that. Jeffrey says, Alex, how is Sox Arizona? Sox Arizona is doing good. I've seen him spend some time. Well, I mean, he sent me pictures from Detroit, Columbus a little bit. Yeah, and he's like, well, it doesn't really smell good in Detroit. I'm like, I honestly, I can't be surprised, Sox. So
There's nothing good in Detroit.
I mean, apparently their pizza's good, but yeah, no.
Their motor industry. What is there to do in Detroit?
I mean, yeah, cars. I mean, there's no pro sports team I can think of that is good in Detroit right now. The Tigers are walking mediocre ball of shit. The Lions are still trying to pull out of the rebuild. The Pistons
Perennial
are
rebuild.
rebuilding. At least they have a nice few pieces like, Jaden Ivey, Sadiq Bey, Jalen Duran. At least they got young pieces. That's
Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham. I don't know what the Red Wings are about. I think they're terrible as well. So there's no real good team out of Detroit with 4 teams. By the way, Luca, you have your FaceTime camera on, not this one. Well, that's too bad. So I'm going to change that. All right. So football should be on the way, people, very shortly, and we're going to call the game. So we're going to plug in this charger. We'll be ready to go. Tudo says, I came to America when I was 5 and I grew up in Jersey, but I've been a diehard Yankee fan for life. Good. Awesome.
Toodles on it.
Great decision you made right there. Jeff, what's going on, Jeff? He says, what's up, fellas? Looking forward to Dick Vermeil getting in the hall. Wonder what the over-under is for how many times he breaks down. I love that guy. Loves his players. Ready for NFL action. Yes. What was it? Earlier this year, there was a movie about Kurt Warner. Me, my best friend, and Luca actually went to see it. I thought it was all right.
I went to see it. I watched it. In fact, I watched it on the plane to New York. I thought it was okay. It was fun.
Yeah. I just thought they should have included a little bit more about his playing career.
That's what I was exactly what I was going to say. I was like, they overly focused on the start, right, when he wasn't very good. And then they just basically bypassed the entire duration of his forming his ability.
Yeah, I mean, of course he struggled and stuff, but it went from his tryout to the Green Bay Packers to getting into the Rams. I feel like he. Oh, and then again too, they did add that part where he was part of the independent league, one of them independent league, Arena League footballs.
I think it was
whatever.
Arena.
Yeah, so one of them, but I just feel like they needed to include a little bit more about his playing career. That's it.
Yeah, because Dick Vermeil had this. In the movie, Vermeil has all this trust in him, but we don't know why he's got this trust in him because we never saw him good at any point in this movie.
Did Robert Kraft get in the Football Hall of Fame? No, not yet. I don't think he's even up for induction. So that's going to be a couple of years.
Let's not forget he was a Giant at one point.
He was again, and there's that. There's also, when he lost in 2009, well, not
Was it it was 2008 regular season, 2009 the Super Bowl was in against the Steelers.
Okay, so I'm not too far off there. But yeah, with the Steelers, I mean, there's a lot of stuff they missed, in my opinion. But
I mean, the movie could have been 4 hours long, but he's got one of the most amazing stories that you're ever going to come across of an NFL quarterback, and his comeback story is
breaking news,
is
by
up
the
there with
way.
the best.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Donald, but Brian Cashman was on the K Show today, and he says that the Yankees' hope is to get Aaron Judge signed to an extension.
Their hope is that it? Can we elaborate on that?
Because I think Boone and Cashman were on. Obviously, I think Cashman was on both WFAN and the ESPN 98.7 today. And I also think I overheard him say, or at least somebody told me, that the Gallo experiment did not work out because of the environment.
Right.
He also
Okay.
sucked as a player.
let's be real, people. Jeff says, "What's your take on the QB's 6-game suspension, meaning Deshaun Watson?" What a joke!
Great question.
I feel like he should have gotten more.
Based on looking for that.
Yeah. So also 2 things before I go to the one thing before we get started. We'll be going to the Miami Dolphins Las Vegas Raiders game. So this won't be my first Raiders preseason game watching. That's going to be down in Miami in a few weeks. We also got club access tickets, which is really nice. Sitting in a couple of first few rows at midfield on the Raiders sideline.
I'll be rooting for the Raiders since I hate the Dolphins and despise them and their fan base.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never liked the Dolphins. Never have.
So 2 Dolphin haters. With that being said, we will most likely be going to the Jets-Giants games. That's going to be at the end of the month, August 28th. And then that's pretty much that. Also, Donald, one of our backup tackles has a career-ending neck injury.
Who actually I pointed out at the practice as I thought he played pretty well.
It's going to suck for you guys. Well, here's the thing.
No, we've got a million
million
options. Sorry.
Right. I'm not trying to make this funny or anything, but at least he's not retiring because of Joe Judge.
You got a point.
We really do have a ton of options at tackle. I'm not remotely concerned.
I'm kind of concerned. All right, so here we go. Not Daniel Carlson, but I believe that was either Santosa or Fry on the kickoff. That will go in the end zone, and football has started here. We'll get to see the Raiders offense.
So you're going to do first quarter, I'll do second quarter.
Or we could just do halves. But we'll see. So, Jarrett Stidham, quarterback from the New England Patriots. He was a 4th-round pick in 2019. And now he's been dealt to Las Vegas Raiders. So this looks like a mixture of first and second team O-line. Luke, if maybe want to put an hour lad's depth chart up. I don't know if this team has a depth chart up, but looks like we're going to start here. Obviously, it was a touchback, so they are starting from their own 25-yard line. Calling out the motions is Jarrett Stidham. Takes the snap. Looking, and he's going to go deep on the first play, and that is caught. Camera angle is a bit messed up there. There is a flag on the play. This is caught by Keelan Cole, the former New York Jet, and now we'll see what the penalty marker is.
Wow, great catch.
So it looks like the first penalty is roughing the passer.
Of course.
This was
Trayvon Walker.
Trayvon Walker, number 44, first-round pick, first overall pick out of Georgia. So he's going to go against Brandon Parker here. Yeah, I don't really see
soft penalty.
I don't really
NFL refs are back at it again, folks.
Yeah, I really don't see much there other than slight contact with the helmet. I'm just not a fan of that penalty. So they will move down the field. So the Raiders striking early, obviously getting a little bit of an advantage with the penalty. Tight end.
Very soft. Very, very soft.
And this one's going to be handed to the running back. Big hole. Nice carry right there. That's going to be Josh Jacobs, he's getting some snaps in the preseason. A little bit of a surprise there. You really don't see some of the starters, but nice gaping hole, nice blocking up front by the offensive line.
Big fan of Josh Jacobs. He is a absolute truck.
Of course, the Raiders, knowing the organization they are, they declined his fifth-year option. So I think he deserves.
No, actually, looking again, he did have Stidham by the back of the neck, back of the helmet, and kind of shoved him down. I think that was. I can sort of see
Jacobs, and looks like the defense is going to make a play there. Making the tackle is, it looks like, trying to get a grasp.
37.
Third number 37, as we're still trying to. Trey Herndon making the tackle. So 2nd and 10. Jeff Nelson says at least a year. Come on. Yep, I agree. all the way.
Calvin Ridley got suspended for a year for betting on games when he wasn't even playing.
Yep.
So,
But NFL suspensions are extremely inconsistent.
Jacobs. And light gain right there.
brought
Chad
somebody else.
Muma on the tackle, the 3rd-round pick out of Wyoming. So it is 3rd down and medium for the Raiders offense as the Jaguars, ever since the penalty, have shored up. Well, besides the big run on 1st down.
The Hayden tackle on Jacobs there on 1st down was pretty impressive. Tracked him down really well.
That's going to be a nice linebacking core for the future. Both Chad Muma and Devin Lloyd. Obviously, Lloyd is not playing tonight.
So they're at the 14-yard line. Stidham takes the snap. He's going to look, and there is no flag on the play as of right now. Will they throw the flag? No. Pass was intended for Tyron Johnson. And it looks like he just slipped and fell because of the rain. So 4th down and 7. This will likely bring on Daniel Carlson for 3.
Carlson's pretty much automatic.
Yeah, 93% in 2021. 4th in the NFL. As long as it was 56 last season.
Helped the Raiders win a lot of games last year.
Oh, he was great. He also won me a bunch of leagues on fantasy as a kicker. So
Kick is up and good. So the Raiders strike first with 3, as I will update the graphic. See if they go to commercial. Maybe, maybe not. They will go to commercial. We have 12:35 left to go.
I think that throw from Stidham got away from him there. He was open.
Yeah, agreed. Luca, if you want to read out the comment.
All right, so we got a comment here. Jeff Nelson, who was the biggest bust? Mandarich or Russell? Probably. I know what he's asking. Never mind. Who's the biggest bust? I don't know about Mandarich. I don't know who that is. Or Jamarcus Russell. Probably Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus
Came back
Russell.
and played pretty well after his steroids. Are the linemen wearing protective pads and helmets?
We'll never forget. I thought Jamarcus Russell was an absolute lock. I thought he was an automatic, unbelievable pick, and it just never materialized for him.
Yep. So that's the way the cookie crumbles with the NFL level. As we update the graphic here, it is 3-0 Las Vegas.
Tony Mandarich. Oh, that's right. The Packers picked him 2nd overall in '89.
So there's some background information on that.
What draft did Jamarcus Russell come out of again?
07, I believe, Donald.
07, that's right.
So make sure to put your questions in the chat. Be sure to
That's right, because Mandarich, the Packers passed on Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, and Derek Thomas.
Interesting. So be sure to put your comments in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe, share out as well. Thank you for everyone who's been here this far. So I'm obviously looking at the depth chart for both teams. The Jaguars will get the ball on offense after, I would say, other than a big run, a pretty good defensive drive. Just they gave up that big penalty. That was obviously after the catch, Keelan Cole making that one. So I would probably bet on C.J. Beathard starting.
No, Beathard's not playing. It's Luton. Jake Luton.
Oh, Luton. Never mind. I go back on my statement. But yeah. So put your comments, questions in the chat. We'll see what this offense looks like. Maybe Leaf. Yep, Ryan Leaf is another one as well. So good knowledge here.
What's
by
his
Jeff.
name? Ryan Leonard, I think his name was from the Cardinals.
Shout outs to Taj. What's going on, Taj?
going on, my man?
One of the hardest murky
Matt
men
Leinart.
on Twitter.
From the Cardinals.
All right, so Daniel Carlson will kick it away here. And away we go. So this is a pretty short kick. Are they going to field it? Yes, they will. No, they won't. It's actually going to go into the end zone.
Here comes Jake Luton.
Jake Luton, yes. It was not Agnew who had that one. It was number 24. Actually, I'm going to pull up the Jaguars roster. Well, I have it up already. I just want to have it.
24 is Snoop Connor.
So that's a 5th-round pick that they have. Okay. All right, so here we are again. And in motion. And this is the give to Snoop Connor, who just returned that kick. Well, actually let it go into the end zone. It's about a gain of 3-4 yards on the play. Now it's 2nd down and about 7.
That 24 is giving me vibes of TJ Yeldon.
Who knows? He might be their next TJ Yeldon.
That's right. Dan Arnold kind of surprised people last year. He's in the game right now.
Yep. So a couple of guys also competing for roster spots. As they look to be showing a possible blitz package here. 4-man rush, Luton, being pressured a little bit, and he's just going to toss it away. It was Jerry Green on the pressure, man out of Mississippi State. So now we'll bring up 3rd and 7, very defensive to start, which is, well, pretty much expected. Travis Etienne, obviously out because of the foot injury. He's still rehabbing from it, so we're going to get a 3rd down. By the way, this is a Patrick Graham defense. So
we love Patrick Graham. He's a great job as a Giant coordinator.
3rd down. Luton, he's going to look for his man, overthrew his man. Laquan Treadwell was the intended receiver, and it will be 4th down as the punting unit will come on. Logan Cook heading that unit. Many backs from Penn State. Who is the guy that was good in KC? He was pretty good. He thinks he is CTE. What's your take on Drew Lock this year? Trash. Okay? Drew Lock's going to be trash.
I'm trying to find the Penn State running back he's talking about.
Jeez. Darius Phillips, former Bengal, is on the return. And let's see if he just rules it a fair catch. No, he will return it, and he just steps out of bounds around the 15-yard line. So will they go to commercial break? Will they skip right to the Raiders offense? They will go to the 2021 season recap. A lot of controversy and a lot of adversity for the Raiders. Obviously, the Gruden resignation. Rick Bisaccia taking over. Lost 7 of 10 games after starting 3-0. Won the final 4 to make the postseason, 6 walk-off wins, and also Henry Ruggs and the terrible tragedy that he was involved in. Mark Davis, this is going to be a meme, everybody. Mark Davis eating chicken wings. That's going to be a meme.
I just got to say this before the play. I still don't get why the Jags drafted Travis Etienne. They had something in James Robinson.
Play
Robinson
action.
is awesome.
Stidham a little bit under pressure. He's going to – oh, that's dropped. Tyron Johnson could not haul it in. A little bit of an underthrown pass, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Agreed. I really like Robinson.
Why does Stidham look like Tyler Wade?
In the face he does.
Talk about Tyler Wade. Did you see his home run in AAA?
I
With
did
his
not.
bat flip.
I did.
With his back flip. Pretty impressive. He crushed it.
Hopefully he never finds his way to the majors.
Oof.
I've had a pretty distinguished shape.
I prefer
Josh
him to Aaron Hicks. I still prefer him to Aaron Hicks. You can do more.
So he's going to be short about a yard, but nice maneuvering by Josh Jacobs. And once again, it's really a bit of a surprise that he's playing in this game. But new regime, you got to prove yourself. Obviously, that could be the case for players in Jacksonville, for players on the Giants. You never know. You never know. So a 3rd down and 1 situation as they will motion Mac Hollins in. He's going to hand it to Jacobs. Jacobs has a 1st down and more. About to the
Jacobs is a beast.
Yeah, I have to give him credit. I mean, this may or may not be the first team offensive line. But with that being said, very good holes that are being pushed through. Bigger bust, Darnold or Jones? I'm going to say Darnold. And Jones, I'd say less was expected out of Jones.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we have yet to see how Daniel Jones is going to pan out after his Giants tenure, or this past year. And catch, this looks to be the tight end, Foster Moreau. So it's another 1st down, a little short throw. Moving the chains for the Raiders, and now Tyson Campbell is down.
I was in the minority. I didn't love Sam Darnold in his final year at college, and I didn't think he was actually ready. To be quite honest, I didn't think he was ready for the NFL when he was first drafted, and he lived up to that. But I think where he was drafted in this expectations that he was going to be this great white hope never paid off, so he's the biggest bust. Daniel Jones, I don't think anybody had any expectations for Daniel Jones because, listen, he was a walk-on at a basketball school and completely unrecruited, 0-star recruit. Nobody cared about him, and nobody really cares about him to this day other than Giant fans. So,
I think we should do quarters, by the way. Do quarters?
Yeah.
All right. Jeff says, Darnold will be my biggest bust. Jeff also says, why not take a backup role? Work for that kid from Mizzou. What's his name? Made like $30 million as a backup and not hits. Sign me up. Matt Riley, what's going on, Matt? See you tomorrow, Matt. What's going on?
Matt.
Jeff says, I am happy Richard Seymour is going to go into the Hall of Fame. Great player. Matt says, I think McDaniels is going to be a lot better. They have a great offense and a great defense. Wouldn't be surprised if they won the division. Very competitive. I think that division's very wide open, and it's not because they're bad. It's a very damn good division. You got the Chargers, you got the Chiefs, you got the Broncos improving, and now you got the Raiders. It's going to be the best division in all of the NFL, in my opinion. Yeah, no, definitely. And I don't know, how do you feel that DD was released?
I kind of feel bad for him, but he's not played well for the Phillies. But I still think there's a really good player there. I think in a different situation, I think he'll be better. I'm amazed how much his career has fallen off since leaving New York.
You know, I was about to look for my phone, and it was like right next to me. Jeff says
he was batting 181. He's batting 181. Having said that, Joey Gallo was batting 159, so 181.
Yeah. Kyle Gashioka before the home run was probably hitting like 150. He's still on the team.
There you go.
Richard Seymour played with the Raiders and the Patriots.
Gashioka has done a terrible job this year.
He has.
Offensively and defensively.
Yeah. No doubt about that. He actually trained Leonard Williams before his big season. At least that's from what I remember. And Matt says, I think the Yankees not re-signing him really got to him. He loved playing here. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. And another handoff to Jacobs. Gain of 2 right there. I see Alex Leatherwood is right tackle. Yeah, this is about a majority of the first team. Colton Miller, the left tackle's not playing. It's Brandon Parker. So they're going to mix and match here a little bit with the Raiders. They're going to mix and match a little bit.
Would you guys pick up DD? Even
on
a minor league contract? No.
I honestly don't think we have time for reunions. We got to go out and win a World Series. Too many fans are looking at nostalgia. Foster Moreau in motion.
I agree with that, by the way. I completely agree with you.
Stidham play action, and he's going to get the screen to Jacobs. Jacobs has got an open hole, and there's a first down into Jaguars territory around the 44-yard line, and another first down for the Raiders.
Jacobs is a monster.
I mean, let me just say, the Raiders have done a nice job blocking-wise for the screens. They've thrown quite a few screen passes his way. Yeah.
I think this is an early for fantasy football players. I think you might be smart to pick him up.
Luca, what I will ask you to do,
because he looks like he's going to be a big part of that offense.
Stidham looking downfield, he's going to get the check down. This is Amir Abdullah, the veteran running back. He gains about 6 on the play, so it's going to be off 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. Just pull up the depth chart. Second down. Okay, second down. My bad. But yeah, so Brandon Parker against Trayvon Walker. Yeah, not much from Walker on that rep that they're showing right there. Good blocking from Parker. A lot of maneuvering. He hasn't exactly had the. I know it's preseason, but he hasn't had the best start to the game. Obviously with the penalty, but look up how much Chase has made already. Got to be a truckload. Yep, Chase Daniels. Another tight end in motion. That's Jacob Hollister, and this is going to be a handoff to the running back. This is a big hole. First down and more, and this Raiders running game is really getting turned on. Zamir White. Really? Because I thought that was Britton Brown. I'm reading it as Zamir White on the depth 35. Chart. My mistake. Zamir White. Another guy who didn't Donald mention that he had some ties to the Giants.
Yeah, I think we were mostly Cook, but yeah, we were keeping an eye on White too.
Zamir White.
White. Oof,
he looks so fast. And looks like it's going to be about a gain of 4.
Damn. I really wish the Giants selected a running back in the draft. There were so many good ones.
Shaquille Quarterman on the tackle. It was shocking to see the Red Sox release Bradley. They kept him for a while, and he just wasn't playing well. Walker, bad start so far. First play is a bad penalty. Did you guys?
I really wanted the Giants to select a running back. Didn't you, Alex?
I did. No, I'm not going to deny that. I did want them to select a running back. So now, unlike the last regime, they have Leatherwood at right tackle. Play action. And that's a sack. We just talked about Trayvon Walker, and he's going to bring him down. So the whistle is made. Trayvon Walker gets the first sack of the NFL, of the first unofficial sack of the NFL season. And let's see what happens here. So I think everybody was locked in coverage, and Trayvon Walker just makes an adjustment, brings down Jarrett Stidham. Good action with the little swim move with his, not necessarily a swim move, but side to side with his arms. Good play by Trayvon Walker.
He's so fast.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. Stidham takes the snap. Walker coming in. He's going to get the sack. That was not Walker that time, though. 49. That was, let me see. So 2 straight sacks. Arden Key. My apologies for the... Yeah, well, actually, Walker came in off the left side. Yeah, but I think Arden Key came first. Yep. A little bit of a mix-up there. But Arden Key gets half the sack along with Clavin Chasen. 2020.
Cleveland Chasen.
Out of LSU. So, talking about how good this Raiders offensive line has been. Now, Daniel Carlson from 55. Snap, kick is good. So, it is 6-0. 4:54 left to go in the first.
Play. Yeah, Chasen did really well chasing him, but it was all about Key right there.
So, gonna get that new graphic up, of course. Guys, put your questions in the chat. Is KT practicing for the Giants?
Both
now,
KTs are, yes.
They had an off day today, but both
KT had a very good practice.
Yeah, I mean, also, to be fair, and I know he didn't necessarily have a great great day when we went, but Daniel Jones the last 2 days has been better. He didn't throw an interception yesterday, and then when I went, he was good. He just threw 2 interceptions. Really stupid ones, but
Sounds like Daniel Jones.
well, Daniel Jones doesn't really throw interceptions. He fumbles.
He loves a stupid interception. But...
Adoree Jackson, though, he's looked really good. I will say that.
It's just you don't really have an answer outside of Adoree Jackson for the corner spot.
Well, I mean, there is Aaron Robinson, who I like very much.
Robinson's good, and Darnay Holmes in the slot.
Yep.
Still need another corner, I think, in free agency.
Matt Riley has a comment. He says, from the 25 opponents, 25, the Raiders' offense looks good. Once they get in the red zone, they've stalled. You have to assume that won't keep happening this year, especially with Devontae Adams. Absolutely. Hunter Renfrow, Devontae Adams, Darren Waller. Obviously, Derek Carr, quarterback. Yeah,
especially with Carr. I don't see the issue being an issue with Carr and Devontae Adams.
I sort of kind of think he's underrated, meaning Derek Carr.
I think he's above average. I think
I would put him as above average, and that's probably it.
Yeah, I still think that he's capable of winning you a Super Bowl. He's in the right situation, and he's finally got an excellent team this year. So
yeah,
he's more than capable, but I still not that high on him.
I think the Raiders are going to. I mean, they're winning right now, but I just generally thought the Raiders are going to win this game.
Oh yeah.
I just think they're a little bit better of a team, even depth-wise. So we're about to see the kickoff here once again. Daniel Carlson will handle those duties. For some teams, it is the punter, but Carlson will take the kickoff here, and away we go. So a little bit of a short kick again, and looks like it's going to be
Snoop Connor.
And he gets it right about to the 25-yard line, so about the same as leaving it in the end zone. Decent return for Connor as he's been getting 2 kickoffs. Carr made Gruden look semi-decent for 3 years. He's going to go off this year. I really hope so, and Charles says the same. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Do all that good stuff. So now we get a National Weather Service advisory. So
that's Richmond County. That's
Richmond
Staten
County.
Island.
Why are we getting Staten Island alerts? Anyway, Snoop Connor gets about a gain of 2 right here.
Sean better get the hell out of Staten Island. The flash flood warning, and he's working right now too. Actually, he just finished up his shift.
Yeah, so he should be on his way sometime soon. And if he gets here in time, I'll have an extra headset.
He might have to swim here.
Might. How many more wins this year for Denver? Is Wilson good for 4 more wins? I would assume so.
Yeah, listen, you had Teddy B last year.
We'll
Obviously,
see you
game manager
tomorrow, Matt. Luton.
Man, Matt.
Oh, we fumbled it. Nobody really touched him. It's a fumble recovered by the Raiders. What a real weird
Jayon
sequence
Brown
of events.
recently signed in the offseason, recovers the fumble. So the Raiders back in the Jacksonville territory.
Tough showing for Laquan Treadwell, who's trying to stick to a roster, and he might be down on that play.
I don't think he was touched.
If he was, I mean, it depends, because right there he wasn't touched. He was down, though. So how were they going to call it?
Maybe I think he touched him on the knee, so yeah, he might be down. Let me just add, this is preseason for the refs, by the way. I hate the refs, but I have to state facts.
I think he was down, but, let's just be honest, he technically did fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so they have changed the ruling on the field. It is a catch, and the runner was down by contact. Luton's going to get this out to Snoop Connor, and that's a first down. So he's had a lot of action thus far.
You said he was a 5th-round draft pick?
5th-round draft pick. That is correct.
If I was the NFL, I'd amend that to being a fumble. I just don't think he deserves the benefit of the doubt of being called down by contact.
He was traded to the Raiders, Jeff. So,
what do you guys think about that? Would you say that?
If he was touched, yes, but I mean, I don't know. It's real tricky with these NFL rules. So, all right. So Luton takes the snap. Luton looking, he fires. What a catch by Marvin Hall into Raiders territory around the 46. So it looks like the Jaguars are going to start revving up.
Jeff has a comment in chat. He says, is Elway still a part of the Broncos? I believe he is. He was not a very good general manager, ? Did his kid ever do anything? I don't know about his kid, but he was not a very good general manager.
He took himself out of the role this year.
He did.
And Connor,
it was either president of not basketball, football operations or GM. Like everybody looks at what the Broncos were after Peyton Manning retired. Look at all the QBs they went through. They went through Semien. They went through Case Keenum,
Osweiler.
Drew Lock, Brock Osweiler, Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, that's a ton of quarterbacks to go through. There's never been that true answer.
So Andrew Billings got in the face of Luton, but Marvin Hall made the catch. Jonathan Abram on the tackle, along with Divine Diablo. And this is for Connor again. He doesn't have much. So a lot of pressure in that backfield, of course. Kyle Pecco amongst others. And it's going to be 3rd down with about a minute 25 left to go in the first quarter. Then Luka will take the reins in terms of the calling of the game.
Jeff says it's probably the best thing for Elway to stay off personnel. Exactly, I agree.
So will Patrick Graham go out of his bag of tricks to maybe blitz a little bit? We'll see. 3rd down, Luton. Looks, he's going to have it. He's going deep, and that one's overthrown a little bit.
Intended for Jones that time.
Tim Jones. So it's now 4th down. And maybe the punting unit comes out again. Looks like Darius Phillips was in coverage there. He may actually go on. So now, former Giant is on his way to kick. Ryan Santoso, who was pretty much a stud in the preseason last year, got traded to the Panthers and then got cut.
60 yards.
60 yards. Bit of a tough task here for him, and this one is no good. So would have went in if it was straight, but no good. So the Jacksonville Jaguars are still a little stagnant on offense, and the Raiders will get the ball.
Shane Lawrence doesn't play.
Yeah. So thoughts so far on this game, even though we're only like less than a quarter in?
Raiders have been doing everything right. I mean, the defense has contained the Jaguars. There's really no offense. Luton's not played well. Running game has been obviously good for the Raiders. You got Josh Jacobs. And who else was I mentioning?
Zamir White made a nice run.
Yeah, Zamir White had a nice few runs. Yeah, it's been about the running game for the Raiders, and I think it's only going to continue, especially with Stidham at quarterback.
So from an early outset, it looks like Josh Jacobs.
Fumble! And it is picked up by the Raiders. Nick Mullins was the one who recovered the fumble, so it's 2nd down. I would assume that would have been a run play, but let's take a look. Yeah, Mullins just did not handle the snap.
Kenyon Drake's in the game, by the way. Kenyon Drake with the 2 team. That's just weird to look at.
Well, they have a ton of running backs competing for spots, so one of these guys is going to get cut. Mullins. Yeah, this looks like it looks like the second team a little bit. Mullins under pressure. He's going to get the screen out to Abdullah. Abdullah in the open field, and he's going to get a first down, probably out around the 44-yard line. And this will end the first quarter. The Raiders keep the ball, but it's 6-0 in the first quarter.
Very lucky to have kept that ball.
Yep, in the first quarter of the Pro Football Hall of Fame game. So, very exciting this far. It is 6-0. Obviously, defense usually gets the advantage in camp, and that's the way it's looking right now. Who's playing QB for the Jags? It is Jake Luton. Interesting question from Jeff. He says, who is your player, A-Rod or Jeter? No question, it's Jeter. Way too much baggage with A-Rod, you think? My favorite is Jeter, but I think A-Rod was the better player. Donald?
Jeter's was like my hero growing up. I mean, I was privileged to watch them live in person right through the 90s. I was at the stadium watching them play numerous times. So, yeah, Jeter's my guy. But I'll tell you what, any Yankee fan who forgets what A-Rod did for the Yankees.
That's right, Alex. I forgot to record the next, I think, episode of the Jeter doc because they're talking about Bronson Arroyo.
From 07 onwards, A-Rod really carried the Yankees offensively.
2009 playoffs.
2009 playoffs, unbelievable. Great in 2010. Great. He was just awesome. It took me a while to get around on A-Rod because he really kind of struggled when he first got here, but he really got comfortable, and he was really the man, especially when we won the World Series in 2009. So yeah, I love A-Rod. I think he was. I think the fact that he willingly, even though he was a better shortstop than Derek Jeter, moved to third base and became one of the best third basemen in baseball. Not enough people give him credit for that. You know, they really don't, because not a lot of people would have done that.
Jeff Nelson says, with steroids, question mark. Yeah, I think even before steroids, A-Rod was an astronomically better player than Jeter. I love Jeter. He's my favorite player of all time. He's like my childhood hero, but you got to admit it. A-Rod was he was legit. Like Jeter, you could, as I hate saying this, Jeter was never like a legit MVP candidate. A-Rod was for many years.
Yeah, I don't think.
You're saying, Donald?
No, answer to Charles Hart's question.
All right. What games we cover? Well, I mean, we want to talk about the teams we cover maybe a little bit. I mean, we're obviously covering this game because it's the first game of the season, unofficially. But we're mostly New York centered, but we can go into a lot of different things as well. So Mullins gives to the running back.
We did the NBA finals. We streamed the NBA finals. We're going to continue to do that. We'll be streaming the NBA playoffs, and we'll still stream the NFL games, I'm sure. The high-profile ones, whatever we decide on doing. But yeah, although we're New York centric, we cover numerous national games, no doubt about it.
Of course. You think we should do the Thursday night game between the Rams and the Bills if it's not too late? That could be a possibility. I just have to make sure a couple of things go in order, though. Mullins in the empty set here on 2nd and 9. Takes the snap, looks right, throws over the middle. This pass is caught. This time by Tyron Johnson. He'll be inside the 10-yard line. First down, Raiders. Good sling there by Nick Mullins. Jeter was clean, so he's a shoe-in for me. Bonds was also a Hall of Fame player before roids. Why did he go that route? Just boggles my mind. He was also aging, so how old was he? Like 36, 37? I mean, Bonds was, again, obviously Bonds was astronomical. So Abdul in the backfield, tight end in motion as the screen stops for some reason. Takes the snap. Abdullah to the right side. Touchdown, Raiders. Some clean blocking from the Raiders on the right side for the run game. And it is now 12-0 Raiders here in the second quarter early on. I mean, the running game has been working for them. Just some nice pulling from that. Maybe a little bit of a hold on Jacob Hollister there, but either way, I don't think that they were catching Abdullah, so it didn't directly affect the play. Let's see who's that on the outside. Jermaine Elamoir. I probably didn't even pronounce that correctly, but I know the player Daniel Carlson, obviously on the extra
Snap,
point.
hold, kick is perfect. Daniel Carlson with another made attempt.
Nice celebration, Abdullah. It's a good UFC kick you just did there, right there.
Yep. So now it's 13-0, and I will update the graphic.
Jeff says, have you guys gotten any sponsors? You really deserve to get paid, fellas.
Not yet, my man.
We're working on it.
Yep, we're working on it, and with that being said, halfway to 1,000. So, sharing it out, hitting that subscribe button, that makes life so much easier for us. And with that being said, come advertisements, memberships at 1,000. That's why everybody says 1,000 is the goal, and then you start building your channel even more, so on and so forth. But where we appreciate the compliment, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you for the kind words, Jeff. Really do. You guys, you've stuck with us. We really appreciate it.
It's now 13-0 Raiders.
Will Levis is Kentucky, right?
Kentucky, yes.
Okay.
Why?
Never mind. I was just thinking of something.
Not necessarily the quarterback I have an eye on, but I know everybody's going to have an eye on a quarterback.
Obviously, you guys, for you, it's C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young.
Yep.
Mullins has had a couple of nice snaps there for the Raiders.
True, he's played a solid game.
I think he should be their number 2 backup.
I trust him over Stidham.
Yeah, they got Stidham, they got Chase Garbers, Mullins.
So next Thursday on NFL Network is the Giants and the Patriots at 7 o'clock. Obviously, if you're a Giant fan or a Patriot fan,
should we stream that?
Maybe.
We'll be home next Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Donald will be cursing out Daniel Jones if he plays.
Jeff says, what constitutes getting paid? So 1,000 is the start. You'll get there. You guys do a good podcast. Once again, thanks, my man.
See, again, we offer like so much diversity when it comes to topics. You've allowed guys like Jeff, Jason, all these different guys. Alex, I'm still eating.
He's still eating, Donald.
Did I not mention that I don't want to chew on broadcast?
Dude, that's going to be ice cold, man. What are you going to do?
The thing is, I'm going to eat it. Alex is bullying me because I'm not. What am I supposed to do? Everybody hear me chew? I mean, come on.
No, I mean, I appreciate it. I think you're right, but it's still going to be ice cold.
I don't appreciate him wasting food.
Stidham went to Auburn, by the way. The kickoff is underway. This is going to go right to number 31. Going upfield, and he's brought down around the 20. That is Cottrell on the play. That is Nathan Cottrell, as now Melissa Stark is talking to Tony Baselli on the sideline as the Jaguars offense will take the field.
Yeah, Jeff's right. Luke's got to eat.
So Luton, I believe, is still in the game. Yes, he is. Takes the snap, gives off to the running back. That is Raquel Armstead. He'll gain about 2 yards on the play. Second down.
We had him for a little bit last year.
Armstead?
Yeah, and then we caught him before preseason games started. Very weird what they did with running backs last year. Very weird.
That's right. You guys barely used Gary Brightwell.
That's because he was awful.
That's obnoxious pick right there.
Absolutely god-awful pick.
2nd and 8. Armstead in the backfield. 3 wide receivers set. Luton takes the snap. Pressure coming. Throws. This pass is caught at around the 25-yard line, this time by Tim Jones. It's going to be about a 3-yard gain on the play. 3rd down.
How did Saquon look in practice that you guys went to?
Not too much usage of him because they mostly focus on the pass.
Okay.
So the wide receivers did look good though. Like Galladay had a couple of catches. Tony was involved. Wandale was involved. The depth receivers were involved, so it was pretty good.
3rd and 4. Armstead in the backfield. 4 wide receivers. Pass is caught. This time, right around the 37-yard line. This was on the play. This was Luke Farrell. So 1st down. Jacksonville is starting to move the ball.
Did you know you sound like when broadcasting? I thought you were brothers at first. Yeah, we are twins. So
Yes, the twins.
1st
They are
down.
twins.
Armstead fakes the carry. Luton throws. This is deflected and incomplete. Nice deflection that time. Let's see who it was.
Malcolm Kuntz.
Malcolm Kuntz. So it'll be 2nd down. Wasn't Kuntz drafted this year? Like he was
Last
like
year.
Oh, last year. I remember he was like an underrated, under the radar kind of guy.
Yeah, I like that selection.
So it'll be 2nd down here for the Jacksonville Jaguars as they're approaching midfield, or at least try to get close to it. They are on the 37-yard line, 2nd and 10. Wide receiver in motion here. Takes the snap. Luton under pressure throws. This pass is caught over the middle. Still has room cutting, and he fumbles the football. The Raiders will have it.
Oh my God.
Harmon with the recovery. Marvin Hall with the catch and the fumble. Had a huge lane to go, and the Raiders recovered the fumble. Duron Harmon, as Alex said, with the fumble recovery.
Darius Phillips with the knockout. Duron Harmon with the recovery.
Oh
Very
my
sloppy
God.
game so far from the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars look awful. That's just
Luka finally get
god awful.
12 fumbles.
I'm gonna say
lost.
this. I'm gonna say this now. I think this game is gonna be an obliteration.
Well, we're gonna need something for it to be an obliteration.
Snap taken from Mullins. This pass is caught at around the 50-yard line.
Jacob Hollister.
That was obliteration.
Good old clip from Donald. Devontae Adams shown on the sideline. Be 2nd down and short here for the Raiders. 2nd and 3. Mullins, as the receivers take the set. Mullins, tight end in motion. Hollister takes the snap, hands off to the left side. He's got some running room, and he'll be short by a yard. That was Kenyon Drake on the carry, and he's a little shaken up.
The Fresno Bulldogs.
Who was on the tackle?
I didn't catch who was on the tackle. It was mostly just
that was Chad Muma, actually.
Yeah, he's been all over the field. So
Devontae Adams and Derek Carr putting ridiculous numbers up for FBS back in 2013. 3rd and 1 here. Snap given off, and a nice run stop by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Andrew Wingard on the initial stop. It'll be 4th down. Let's see if the Raiders will go for it.
Zamir White.
Zamir White was on the carry, and he's stopped.
Looks like Alex Bars and Jermaine Illuminor were a little shaken up.
4th and inches as Kenyon Drake is limping on the sideline.
One thing I don't want to hear is, oh, well, if these guys are getting injured this early, then why there's a preseason happening? No, just don't fucking play them. I hate that anti-preseason argument.
So it'll be 4th and inches. They are going for it.
Zamir White in the backfield.
Snap. White gets the 1st down. The Raiders' offensive line has been doing good in the blocking game, and the running backs are just the benefit of it. 1st down, Raiders.
I will be taking a break from football in 2022. The reason why is I'm really into baseball, but I will be back for basketball and hockey in 2022, football 2023. Good luck, Lou City. Jeff says, I just saw where Luther Burden from Mizzou just signed for $875K with NIL. Never played a game yet. Wow. What's your take on NIL? Not good or not so much for the players?
Mullins takes the snap, looks right. This is another screen pass. This is caught by White. White down the sideline, still is room down to the 25.
I'm telling you, I'm liking Zamir White. He's hitting the hole. No fuss. I like him a lot, man.
Love the Vegas screen game right now. Good blocking up front. Good takeaway of Chad Muma that time by number 66, Dylan Parham.
They'll still always be Oakland to me.
Yeah, I can't. I gotta stop myself from saying Oakland. I was just about to say. Didn't you want Parham, Alex?
Yeah, I did actually.
Snap, fake as a flag flies. This one is caught to the right side. This time by Jacob Hollister. There's a penalty marker down.
Zamir White might be one of the steals of the draft. Just look how effective he is when he's in the backfield. Plus now catching the ball, he's so electric. What do you guys think? What do you see?
He's been good. He's been good. Illegal formation this time called on Mac Hollins, veteran depth receiver. Second, it will be 1st and 15 as McDaniels calls the plays.
What is NIL?
No, obviously the Jaguars' coverage is terrible.
They're like the Jets. They don't know how to cover a screen.
No, they don't.
Mullins, shotgun, takes the snap. Quick pass out to Mac Hollins. Nice pursuit that time by Trey Herndon. It's going to be a loss of 2, 2nd down.
Herndon's made 1 or 2 plays.
He's made a few nice plays, yeah, I will admit. Second and 16.
2nd and 16 here for the Raiders in the empty set. Mullins in shotgun. Takes the snap. Mullins looks left. Now looks over the middle. Throws. This pass is
you
dropped.
gotta catch that.
Keelan Cole, who had drop problems last year with the Jets, strikes again. 3rd and 16.
He had all day to throw, too. That drop was obliteration.
7:23 to go.
Obliteration.
No fucking accents. If it is more than 17 points, then you
Okay.
can go to your accents.
All right. 3rd down and 16 at around the 31. Mullins takes a snap from shotgun. Mullins backs out and is going to be taken down. That was on the play. Now a Jaguar is shaken up, number 49. Looks like Chison was on it as well.
Arden Key
is shaken up. That's his 2nd sack of the game, though.
Jason needs to step up this year because he disappointed last year, and he was one of my favorite players coming out of the draft last year.
Interesting question. Jets mess. Giants or Jets more running the yards this year? Giants have a more powerful backfield, but the Jets probably run it more. So
I'm going to go Jets because of scheme, too. You got Breece Hall, Michael Carter.
I will, too. Yeah.
I'll say Jets for right now.
Punt goes away, and this is going to be going around and touchback.
I'm going to go Jets because the Dable Kafka offense will be pass oriented, and plus they want to see what they're going to get from Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is going to get plenty of opportunities to throw the football. I think there'll be a lot more screens. I think there'll be more things like that. So I don't see necessarily Saquon carrying it like a ton.
We are a commercial, which means take a minute. Be sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or a video drops. Also share this out as well.
So did you say you were at the Canton Hall of Fame?
Yes, Pro Football Hall of Fame.
I was just looking at a video over there. It looks pretty awesome, man. What was it like?
It was very interesting. It was very interesting. I thought it was a great experience. I actually made a vlog on it. So
Check
if you
it
guys
out.
are interested, there's a vlog on it that we did. Is Connor still with the Jets? FB. Connor? Connor who? John Connor? Passing yards. See, the thing with that is, I don't know how good Daniel Jones is going to be, but at the same time, we're going to be more pass oriented.
That's like up for debate, honestly.
I think the Giants.
I'll say the Giants.
No, John Connor is not with the Jets.
I'll say the
Long
Giants
ago
have
he
more
was.
passing yards.
Yeah, we'll definitely see when we find. Obviously, we'll find out the season who gets the more passing yards. Because Jones has a lot to prove, if anything to prove. And Zach Wilson's in his second year and has a lot of receiving weapons.
So the Mets are up 6-4 in the top of the 8th against the.
Absolutely big game for the Mets as they're playing the Braves. Obviously, it's a tight division lead.
The best team in the American League, the Astros, are up 6-0 over the Guardians, top of the 7th.
This is weird. National Massage Therapist Convention being held in Cleveland this year.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Luton takes the snap. He fakes. Luton looking left. Throws
Is
sideline incomplete.
Is Deshaun Watson judging it?
I don't know. He might.
Now
Ba-doom.
Moses starts on this side.
Yes, the rim shots.
Too soon?
No.
I mean, I don't mind it.
I mean, he's had these allegations for a while. So. Second down and 10. Jaguars in the shotgun. Raiders look like they want to blitz. Pressure coming. Luton takes the snap, throws. This pass is complete to Dan Arnold. I'm sorry, that's not Dan Arnold. That is Luke Farrell again, about a short gain. Third down and 6 coming up.
The Rays up 5-2 against the Tigers.
The Tigers.
The Twins up over the Jays. 1-0, top of the 6th. So that's the MLB
5:59 to go
updates.
here in the second quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Jacksonville offense. Shotgun formation again. Luton takes the snap. Pressure coming in his face. Left side, this one is thrown incomplete. Intended receiver that time for the Jaguars was Tim Jones. It'll be 4th down. Jaguars going to punt.
I'm liking the Raiders' defense. It looks aggressive.
Very aggressive. I guess that's what you get with Patrick Graham.
Well, the new
Do you know
Patrick
what?
Graham.
Oh, big Patrick Graham fan.
Maybe, obviously Paul Gunther's a terrible DC, but they got better in that department.
All right, so we got a punt on the way. Logan Cook.
Returning this is going to be Amir Abdullah. Abdullah shakes the tackle, going down the sideline, still has room. Brought down about the 30-yard line, so the Raiders will take the field.
So Jeff says, I went to Canton 4 years ago. Awesome. I'm pulling for Jim Hart to get in. What do you think? Went to school with his kids, and he was my AD at SIUC. Did you know Gail Sayers was also the AD there? No, I did not. AD,
Ooh, Michael K and Phil Hughes going at it on Twitter. This
Who?
guy see it? Michael K and Phil Hughes going at it on Twitter.
Oh, boy.
That's interesting. New quarterback in for the Raiders. This snap is taken. Abdullah brought down short of the line of scrimmage. That in for quarterback is
Stidham's back.
Stidham is back. It's kind of weird. Now it's quarterback rotation. You usually see when a quarterback goes out in a preseason game, that means they're done. I guess not. So Stidham is back. Chase Garbers is also on the depth chart for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Do you know what it's about? Joey Gallo.
Oh, boy. And timeout is called by the Raiders here.
What's Phil arguing? What's Michael K arguing?
Okay, let's bring it up. So, did you guys see Michael K on the Yes Network calling out Joey Gallo for the fact that he mentioned the Yankee fans as part of the reason why he struggled?
Yeah, he essentially played victim.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Phil Hughes says he references an article but never quotes Joey once. K knows his radio show listeners eat this stuff up. If you're going to bash a player publicly, at least be critical of something he actually said. Then Michael K replied, Phil, this wasn't for my radio show. It was on the Yes Network. Also, I think with the internet, it's quite easy to find what he said, and there is only a limited time to disseminate such info. Most Yankee fans know what Joey said, essentially bemoaning the fans' booze. Also take exception to bashing a player. Went out of my way to say what a good guy he was, but simply didn't do the job in New York. Even he admits that. That's not bashing Phil. He is the lowest batting average of any New York position player in history, ever. Those are facts, not bashing.
Stidham throws left. This pass is caught on the sideline. That was
Tyron
Johnson. Once again, he's shown off.
To be fair, I think his second tweet is what I agree with mostly.
Yeah, I agree with Michael K based on what you're saying.
Yeah. But then he sent a third text. Mike, anyway, Phil, hope you're doing well. Oh, Michael.
Hughes was just awful.
He always has to get the last word in.
Jeff says, do you guys know anything about Bitcoin? Is that the next thing? I don't have Bitcoin, but it's also...
Isn't it now struggling because everyone started getting it and now it's losing money?
Yeah, you don't hear much about it anymore, as you used to, I should say.
Timeout called by the Raiders is actually their first time out. The pass was actually incomplete on the play,
So they changed the call. I guess maybe that's a new thing. If they change the call after maybe looking at it once or twice.
So we're back to action. They're actually going to challenge the play. This is the first time we're seeing the challenge flag tonight. Josh McDaniels is going to challenge the catch call on the play. Originally, I thought it was called complete. It's going to be ruled incomplete.
Wow.
He's going to root for
According to Brendan Kuti, I was about to call it what Simonetti calls him, Miguel Andujar, Aaron Hicks, and Josh Donaldson were all in trade talks. The Yankees trying to put him in trade talks.
And Duhar, I understand. I don't think Donaldson could be moved that easily. Same with Hicks.
Yeah, they never got any traction on Hicks and Donaldson. Just to show how disgraceful those acquisitions were.
The trade was awful.
Really was. You willingly absorbed $50 million of Josh Donaldson. That's nothing short of a disgrace. It really is. I still give Cashman an A for this deadline. I love it, but holy Moses, his offseason was a disgrace. Apart from Trevino, I can't think of and re-signing Rizzo, there wasn't much to be happy about.
Blue City Empire Sports says, should the Yankees get Didi Gregorius back? No.
I really want Peraza called up.
He needs to be. This fucking chair creaks like hell.
He creaks more than Josh Donaldson's bat.
Yep. Almost getting back to action so we get to see what the call is about. What the fuck? What's the matter? One of the first at-bats for Gallo as a Dodger, he hit opposite field. He couldn't do that as a Yankee? Let's not talk about him. He's gone. The Joey Gallo era is over in Yankee land. It was a disaster from the start. Over. It's more of a disaster than street IndyCar racing. Whatever that's supposed to mean, sure. I think that's a catch in my opinion. As he caught the ball, the right toe went down, then the left. Monteric Brown was in coverage. Yeah, it could be a catch. I think it is a catch. So it is called 1st and 10. Looks like the call was overturned. The Raiders are back on offense. 4:41 to go here in the second quarter. Please score a touchdown, please. Snap. This time given to, I think it was Zamir White, and no gain on the play, second down. Zamir White getting a lot of action. He looks good, too. Nice backup role, obviously. Second down here, 4:16 to go here in the second quarter, in the half specifically. Almost halftime, damn. White alongside Jared Stidham, 2nd and 9. Stidham takes the snap, looks left, now checks down. Zamir White breaks one tackle, and he'll be a yard short of the first, so it'll be 3rd down and 1. Good job by Zamir White to elude some defenders on a simple check down. I just remember on draft day when Donald was so pissed because we kept getting UNC linemen.
I was so pissed.
I remember you guys were baffled by the Wandale pick. Yeah, no, I was. I think you guys waited a little bit to grab a tight end. 3rd down, given to White on the toss. White pushes through with the 1st down. Zamir White showing out. And it is another 1st down for the Raiders, brought to you by the run game.
I definitely agree on that.
Good seal on the left side. Open space. Even trucking a guy in the process.
Although I'm less
really
worried about Wandale now after his
Oh, yeah,
practice. He's
especially with
looking
camp.
really good. Camp.
Yeah. 25 rush yards and 27 receiving yards for Zamir White. Takes a snap. Stidham looks deep ball.
Through it.
Throws, passes, not hauled in by Tyron Johnson. Beautiful ball there from Jared Stidham. 2nd and 10. Tough play. He got hit as he threw it. I mean, Tyler Wade at quarterback. Who was in coverage that time?
Monteric Brown.
Monteric Brown. Good fighting, good separation. It's just he's got to haul that in.
Yeah, that's not overthrown. That's a simple, basic drop. He's had 2 of them today.
Johnson's been mostly good. Again, the drops are getting to him, but he'll be 2nd and 10. Fake. Now we're going to go with the end around to Keelan Cole on the left side. He's got some room down to the 30, and that's a 1st. And he's a little shaken up.
Oh, boy.
Cole is quickly on the ground, turns over, takes off his helmet.
Don't love Johnson's hands. Just looking back at the earlier play, just rewinding it.
Yeah, no, he should have.
I love his speed. I like his route running, but my God, his hands are iffy.
So there it. Yeah, kind of a funny turn for Keelan Cole with the head. Here you go, Alex. Now we're getting alerts from Middlesex and Monmouth County.
That's in Jersey. Don't know why we're getting those. But fuck Jersey.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm more than done with Jersey.
Somerset. You know what? They might as well make New Rochelle a part of New Jersey.
You guys still traumatized by New Rochelle?
Unbelievable, but I don't know how Bound Brook is worse.
Oof. Yeah, it was a helmet to helmet.
Yeah. So apparently New Rochelle has a population of 79,000.
New Rochelle has got some very famous people connected to it.
Me.
Oh my god, that's brutal, man. That could have killed the guy.
Yeah, it's just the way it's got to be a neck. I hope it's not a neck injury. That'd be a shame. Scenes from Goodfellas were filmed there. Interesting. What specific scenes, you know? No, it just
nothing.
says
Nothing surprising.
right. I mean, it's only in Westchester County, so it's not that far.
It really isn't. That's my home county.
Shout out to everybody in chat. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I think we're up to like 507, if I'm not mistaken. 509. So let's get to 510. The famous payphone scene where Karen's calling Henry was in New Rochelle. Karen's calling Henry. Remember Bruce harassed her? Oh, yeah. Should have taken a picture of me from. Yeah. So Trevor Lawrence is showing him walking through the Hall of Fame. Keelan Cole. He looks like he's in good spirits. Hopefully he's all right. Yeah, I think that's done for him for the rest of the game, though, to be fair. So Mullins back. I'm sorry, that's not Mullins. Stidham back at the shotgun, takes a snap. Ooh, nice evades fake. the defender. Looks left. This pass is thrown incomplete, just out of bounds. Huge whiff on the play, but the Jacksonville defender. It is 2nd and 10. Chappelle Russell was the one faked out there. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Be 2nd and 10, as I said. 2:17 good to go. Motion tight end. Here comes it through the left side. That is Kenyon Drake. He'll gain a gain of about 3. I thought he was previously injured in the game. He's back. So it looks like they will take it down to the 2-minute warning.
Oh my god.
Just don't score a touchdown. I don't want to hear Luca's accents.
Oh my god. Vogelback just absolutely obliterated a ball. 3-run home run. He's been a really, really, really good backup.
Let's take a look. He's hitting 333 his last 7, so it's pretty good for Vogelback. Yeah, he's been getting on base, getting hits. Not much you can't ask for. Karen's mother's house was in New Rochelle. Oh, boy. New Rochelle. The second most weirdest train station ever. Be sure, guys, to drop some comments. We'll answer your questions as well based on this game, NBA, NFL. Anything that keeps the stream going, so. Fucking holding cell. Oh, that was unbelievable. That train station was like out of a horror movie. It's like where they filmed Halloween 4.
You had the freaking kids section with the books, a seat, a huge not couch, huge like bench that looked like a pair of lips.
Yeah, the children's books was really creepy.
There was a chapter book, and then there was a color. There was a
Fucking Matt was reading the books.
picture book.
That was so creepy.
I'll try again not to go there.
A payphone.
I think we should next time we meet up. I think we should go again.
Yeah, we got to re-experience that shit. It'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Rangers. Oh boy. I mean, we got to go back to Patsy's anyway, so we're going to have to take the train back anyway.
100%.
3rd down and 7. 2-minute warning has passed. 13-0 Raiders. If they throw a touchdown, I'll get into my accents. Stidham in the shotgun set. Drake to his left. Stidham throws under pressure. This pass is caught. As number 11, DeMarcus Robinson, the former Kansas City Chief, has the first down.
Let's go, Jacksonville. Come on. I don't want to hear no accents.
Or what about karaoke? Jacksonville calls their first time out. I haven't done the accents in a while, so I just might.
So, what's the score? What's going to bring you to inflict your accents on the public?
If it's over 17, Donald, like if they score a touchdown, it'll be 20-0. That is when I'll start my accents.
No,
but if it ends up going down, if it goes down lower than 17, I'll return back to normal.
Well, you know what's fun, Donald? You know what's fun is that even if he does go into his accent somehow, I get the third quarter.
Oof, that's a relief.
You could change that as this snap is taken and Kenyon Drake gets a few yards. Just got to hope it stays a blowout. Who's that running back from Nebraska, and how is he doing tonight?
I'll take a look at and see who you're looking at. Nebraska. Yeah, Luca probably will take a look.
So another timeout was used by Jacksonville.
The Raiders have done a really nice job with Trayvon Walker. He's not really been much of an impact.
Yeah, just the 1 sack, and that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's mainly on the sideline, which I think
2nd and 8. Mullins takes a snap, looks right side. This pass is incomplete. Pressure right in his face.
He mailed that in, just like the Yankees yesterday.
3rd and 8.
Yeah, I don't know which.
Amir Abdullah.
He's done all right tonight. He's done okay.
He's been in the league for quite a while now. It's 3rd and 8 for Jarrett Stidham and the Raiders. That is Kenyon Drake to his left. Shotgun set. 3rd down. Stidham looks over the middle. Now is to escape pressure from his left. Stidham running to the outside, and it is a touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Stidham with the run for the Las Vegas Raiders. We are back, folks. We are back.
This is obliteration.
Alex, answer the question from Jeff.
Lucky I get the third quarter.
Donald is living in an alternate reality right now where he doesn't have to hear my voice.
I don't
He'd
know.
be like, for fuck's sake.
Bloody hell.
Snap, hold, kick is good.
What? What are we in Germany?
Das ist gut.
Das ist good.
There's 20-0 Raiders right now.
Maybe like 45 minutes. Jeff?
Yes.
Shut up, Luca.
As they're showing a great tribute to Vin Scully.
Schoolie?
We should play a game. Name that accent.
No.
Okay, let's do it.
No.
As they're showing the great Vince Scully.
Right, look at you do an accent, and then me and Alex has to guess where it originates.
Exactly.
I think we should save that for halftime.
That's the name of the game.
I think halftime's a good time for that.
Vince Scully, great tribute there.
Let's see, we'll move this a little bit more so after.
Great commentator.
Maybe we should.
Alex, if you don't like it, ask Jacksonville to play better.
Please do.
The kickoff is underway from Carlson. The returner, about the 5-yard line, takes it upfield and is down around the 30. That is Nathan Cottrell as Jake Luton comes back.
I feel bad for all our Raiders, Jaguars, and other fans that they have to listen to Lucas' bullshit.
Cottrell is injured right now. He's holding his left hand. Luton in the shotgun set. To the right comes the receiver.
I don't know which is
Now
worse,
moving
this
back
or
left.
PGA.
Luton takes the snap. No pressure yet. Luton with a deep pass. Caught. What a play by Farrell. Luke Farrell, number 89, takes it in his first down. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Do your PGA golf commentary for this next snap.
I'm scared for the future of this channel.
Takes the snap. This pass is caught by the running back Tyquell Armstead on the 41-yard line. 20-0 Raiders, but a great pass that time.
The wind is blowing right to left. There should be a
Jacksonville.
slight breeze.
No huddle offense.
There's a slight breeze on the no huddle offense.
Takes the snap. Throws. Pass is caught by Armstead. And he gets around the 39-yard line. It is third down for Jacksonville. 36 seconds to go.
One of the best steaks I've ever had. Probably the Steve Sizzling steak by MetLife Stadium. It's actually really
That
good.
was really good.
Oh, we're in Germany now? Why are you
7-2 for the
deviating from
Jacksonville
accents?
Jaguars.
The green in Ohio looks very flush. It's been well kept.
Please score.
Luton takes the snap. Looks right. Throws over the middle. This pass is caught by the receiver down the sideline. What a play by the receiver, number 88, Jeff Cotton. And now
He did well to avoid all the hazards there.
Holding against the offense for Jacksonville, and that will bring them back.
Fuck.
Raiders play is down right now. That
Bryce
is
Cosby.
Bryce Cosby. Will Richardson with the holding penalty, as we will give it a moment.
Trevor Lawrence is talking to his caddy right now, just trying to work out how best to approach this next shot.
I can't figure out whether this
I
is
hope Cosby-
PGA commentary or
I-
this is cricket commentary.
I hope
This is
Cosby's all right.
PGA.
I hope Cosby's all right. Usually means for a corner when they're not mentioned at all that they're doing a very good job. Taylor, the offensive coordinator for the Jaguars, I think he's related to Zach Taylor, the coach for the Bengals.
The Bengals?
That's me right now.
I saw that right now. Don't be disrespectful.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
It is 20-0, 3rd and 12.
Was that the Mets walk-off by any chance?
In the shotgun is Luton. He takes the snap. Pressure coming from the interior. Luton throws. This pass is nearly intercepted. That time by number 46, for the Raiders. That was Isaiah Brown, and the Jacksonville Jaguars will punt. It was a no-look pass. Oh, what a terrible job by Luton. He's got a look.
We're the future of this channel is in jeopardy, people.
Dude, if it somehow managed to gain subscribers since this whole thing started, I think we're maybe it might be onto something.
He's not Matthew Stafford.
Like all it's done is encourage Luke Alex.
Punt is coming, and this will land around the. Ooh, nice stop there around the 6-yard line. As Oakland will take over.
Oakland, really?
Las Vegas will take over around the 6-yard line in their own territory. As a Sunday at 3 p.m., NASCAR will be going to Nashville. Big race there. They love Nashville over there. Big fan base over there in Tennessee. Big South, deep South. 20-0 Raiders. First and 10. Jared Stidham is in.
That Will Ferrell NASCAR movie was funny.
Talladega Nights.
Yes.
Kenyon Drake in the backfield. Demarcus Robinson out wide. Same thing for Isaiah Zuba. Takes a snap. Gives to Drake. Drake no gain. Is brought down that time by Adams. That is Tyrell Adams in the play. And we will end the half. 20-0 Raiders over the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars have been playing ghastly over the first 2 quarters.
Simply ghastly.
Thank God.
As we get a look at Maria Taylor. As we will be heading to halftime, everybody. Stick around for the Big Blue in the Bronx YouTube channel.
Ave Maria.
There's 20-0 Raiders. Stick around for fun commentary and fun comments. Ask the questions in the chat. I will be right back.
Thank God. Spot of tea while you're at it.
Yes, I will take my spot of tea. Peppermint.
You know what he's probably getting? His Ovaltine.
Oh, no, I'm not getting my Ovaltine. I'm not ready yet.
Is it bedtime?
Bedtime, Grandpa. Take your Ovaltine.
How dare you trash Ovaltine?
How can you trash something that's trash?
You're talking shit about it.
Dude, do something with your microphone. What are you doing?
What do you... Yeah. Give me this.
I will see y'all later.
Well,
Pizza, goddammit.
Shut the fuck up. I try not to make as many sounds as possible.
right. Now that he's away, we can now discuss football.
Yay! Yay! I gotta get my water bottle. Put your comments in the chat, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. The fake Brit is out of the room now, so we don't have to hear him.
Mm-hmm.
NBA, NFL, MLB, guys, put your questions in the chat. Share this out as well.
We've re-entered the United States. Okay, what's everyone's thoughts on the game so far? For me, Raiders just dominated from the first snap to the last snap right now. It's just totally dominated on really good coverage on defense, aggressive. They're playing fast. And I've been really impressed with the run game. White has really stood out to me. White looks like a machine. And Jacobs, I've always been a big fan of Jacobs. You know, if I was to have a choice of between Jacobs or Saquon, I had to select Jacobs. I think Jacobs is a much better running back for the modern NFL. I do for the modern NFL, yeah.
Okay.
Because he hits the hole. He's stronger. Right. He's tougher. He can play physical, but he can also play in the backfield and catch passes in the backfield. I just think that he doesn't dilly-dally. He doesn't dance. He doesn't spin. He's not as athletic or exciting as Saquon, but he does the dirty yards, which you need in the modern NFL, and Saquon doesn't do that. So that's why I prefer Jacobs.
Some stats here. Jake Luton, 10 for 17, 94 yards. Jarrett Stidham, 8 for 14, 96 yards, 2 sacks. Jay Luton has not been sacked at all, so a little bit more pressure needs to be put on the front of Jacksonville. Nick Mullins, 5 for 6, 67 yards, sacked once. Snoop Connor, 4 rushes for 10 yards. Raquel Armstead, 1 rush for 2 yards. Vegas rushing game almost at 100 yards. Zamir White, 7 carries, 37 yards. Josh Jacobs, 5 carries, 30 yards. Kenyon Drake, 5 carries, 9 yards. And Amir Abdullah, 1 touchdown, 2 carries, 7 yards. Jacksonville receiving game, the 2 leaders that stick out are Luke Farrell, 3 receptions for 43 yards. Marvin Hall, 2 receptions for 30 yards, which include a fumble. In terms of the receiving game for Las Vegas, Tyron Johnson has had a good night, but also a tough night at the same time. 5 targets, 2 catches only, 39 yards. Keelan Cole had a 31-yard reception, only
Plus a
1
drop.
catch.
Plus a terrible drop.
Zamir White, 2 catches for 27 yards. Amir Abdullah, 2 catches, 23 yards. Josh Jacobs, 2 catches for 14 yards. So they're obviously getting the running backs in the game.
Yeah.
Nick Mullins with 1 fumble that he recovered himself. Marvin Hall with 1 fumble that was recovered by Duron Harmon of the Las Vegas Raiders. Leaders and tacklers, Shaquille Quarterman, Chappelle Russell, Chad Muma, Daniel Thomas lead the Jacksonville Jaguars in tackles. Darius Phillips and Divine Diablo lead the Raiders in tackles. In terms of quarterback hits, the Raiders have zilch. And for Jacksonville, Trayvon Walker has a sack. And Arden Key has 2 sacks. So he's having a
Cleveland Chase on at least gets at least half a sack.
Yep.
I went to stream more NFL games this year.
You're lucky you have a mic right now.
I really think that needs to be clipped. That's one of my. It's absolutely beautiful. What a takedown!
That will be clipped. Sure, someone will get it.
What a takedown!
Jeff says, "Are you guys married or in any serious relationships?" Nope.
I'm sure Donald loves to talk about his French ex-girlfriend.
No, I really don't.
That was a very interesting conversation.
I am married. I am married to my New York teams, and that's enough of an abusive relationship for me.
I just can't believe Bucks Cowboys is Sunday Night Football.
It's just bloody awful.
Yeah, we got Ringo here.
He's back. Oh God, here we go. I need to
Yeah,
prime
the most-
myself.
Guys,
Very-
don't feel free to comment in the chat.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'll be right back.
Right,
See
Donald.
here, I have my bag of cheese.
Bag of cheese, really? That's why we don't have so many viewers.
I have my bag of cheese. I have my iced tea. It's not British tea, but it's iced tea.
Sorry, guys, he's ruining the stream. Yes, I know. We're gonna have to beat the shit out of him at some point.
A little sweet. A little sweet. I gotta let the cheese melt a little bit. Don't left you here all alone, I see.
What do you mean? He had to go get something. What do you mean? I gotta post the halftime graphic. It would be a good
What you
idea.
doing, you lazy bastard?
I don't know him, guys. I don't know him. He's some random guy that wandered in here and took one of my mics and stole it from me. So don't be mad at me. Be mad at him. He makes poor life decisions. Almost back to action here, hopefully. No. After the controversy, no, he ain't coaching in college again. He may not even get a job again. So, I don't know. Hitting players is very unacceptable. Hitting players is kicking players actually. Similarity, but still. You're just turning to broadcasting. So So they're still waiting on the third quarter to start. Haven't seen any tweeted updates or anything like that.
We're waiting for the third quarter to start.
Oh, God. Please, Jacksonville, please score on the first drive. All right, so it looks like they may be coming out. But please. Drop your comments in the chat, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when the live stream pops or a video drops. Hopefully get this going soon because halftime takes too long sometimes. Sometimes it's too short. So it looks like maybe the next, when they come back, it's probably going to be game time. So Donald's probably hiding because Luca's horrible accents. I wouldn't blame him. Wouldn't blame him at all. So, always a good time for Ovaltine. Luke, what do you think about that? Hello?
What's that? I don't think it's time for Ovaltine right now. Maybe after the game. Or I might be down in a little bit with the Ovaltine.
I might just throw something at you.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, that sounded Dutch.
Yeah. I said to him, I said,
Alex, have you lost the plot?
That sounds Welsh.
Yeah.
Have you lost the plot?
I said I might have to throw
Have
something
you lost the plot?
I said I might have to throw something at him before the game is over.
Donald, I can't believe it. He's lost the plot.
What?
All right, let's play guess the accent. Let's do it. Here we go. Accent number 1. Luca.
He's lost the plot.
Blowout. Boring preview of coming attractions. I guess that's what they're talking about on
It's
NBC.
the first preseason game, my man.
My man. My mom.
Surprised he didn't say might.
These bloody commercials are just awful. But everybody's got to make money.
Bloody
hell!
All right, looking.
Bloody hell, just get back to the game, my man.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what that accent would be. Alex, can you guess?
See, the problem is he has an intention for one
I
accent.
can't wait for football season.
I'm going to throw a fucking sock at him.
He missed. He's clearly lost the plot.
I really think South African. Are you sure you weren't born in South Africa?
I was not.
Really?
No, I sadly wasn't.
Sadly. Okay.
Yeah, he's Luca's like on a different planet right now.
Yeah.
Did you just say I have lost the plot?
Well,
No.
you've repeated it 16 times since I've sat down. So, yeah.
You've lost the plot. Yeah.
You fucking Burke.
What? Please, Jacksonville, just score 3, okay? That's all we need. We need 3.
Well, you're taking over in the third quarter anyway, so it's fine.
Yes, but he would.
Shut up, you fucking pillock.
This is why Jacksonville needs to score immediately.
Where did you pick up the word pillock? Pillock is not used in the States.
It's because he's been watching Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh my god. I love Kitchen Nightmares. Kitchen Nightmares is pretty good. Kitchen Nightmares is that restaurant that we went to in
Yep. Mama Rosina's. Willie Johnson with a couple of shimmies out to the 22-yard line. So we are back in action here. Are you guys
Thank
just
God.
showing?
Yeah, that was just a big cock up.
I don't know what that means. It says 4 right now. We're streaming to like 3 different platforms. So this is what I gotta say to Luca's accents.
But I'm amazed by the use of his British terms. Cock up? I mean, that's a British term. Pillock? British term. Where are you getting these terms from?
This is to the running back, Mecky
Oh,
Sargent.
bollocks, Jacksonville.
Well, I'm done. So
Mecky Sargent. Gets the handoff from Kyle Sloter, so he gains like 2-3 on the play.
Fuck.
dude, you'd be a lot more at home in Scotland than I am.
You don't fucking trade.
Yeah, go with trading, man. I hate it here. You'd fit in right.
Sargent in the backfield again. Slaughter takes the snap. He's going to look for a screen. He gets it, and it's a first down and more for Sargent out towards the 37-yard line, and a first down for Jacksonville as they look to score and save all of us from Luca's horrible accents.
Oh, bollocks.
That was pretty good.
New Yorkers are missing out. Any prospects from college? Got to be some. If you're talking about football, that we're looking at, I'm looking at QBs, and the Michael Mayer from
CJ Stroud.
You fucking panini head.
What? No. Where'd your panini head come from? That's the only thing I've ever heard of.
Vernon Butler's on the tackle, so that's going to be second down. Nice play by the defense there. He's looking up more terms, isn't he?
I'm getting very familiar with my vocabulary.
Are you Googling it?
Well,
I know some terms already.
Are you guys been watching like the BBC Network?
Caught.
Have you been watching the BBC Network again, Luca?
Yeah, he has. Garrett Prince on the play. I'm going to go to my community tab and tweet this out. See if we get some more people to join us. If my YouTube would not be as slow as possible. So it's third down and 3. Sloter contested.
Oh,
pass,
bollocks again.
knocked away. That was knocked away by Bryce Cosby, who was injured earlier, but it was a contested catch situation. Not in terms of a deep ball, but
Oh,
just a
fuck
quick
off.
throw over the middle. So Logan Cook will now punt. Can they do a fake? I don't want to hear his British accents. He doesn't even know what to say.
I'm speechless.
Interesting. So this one's up in the air. And now we're going to the end zone.
Fucking wanker.
Hold on.
We are. Peace, Jeff. Appreciate you sticking with us, man.
You see what you've done with Jeff? Jeff's left us.
Yes, because it's all your fault. Let's see. Because we got 18 likes. Let's get to 20 people. them likes up. If we get to 20 likes, okay? If we get to 20 likes before Jacksonville scores, Luca has to stop doing accents. No matter what.
No, I don't think I have to.
No, Donald, do you agree with that? If we get to 20 likes.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Or we could do karaoke. No, I think 20 likes is good.
Yeah.
It's
You put your right hand in.
Oh,
put
no.
your right hand
Stop.
out.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you being such a knob?
that's a really good term. That's a good term.
He's just pulling terms out of his ass. So, I mean, I don't know at this point.
Kick your fucking ass. I want you off the set, you fucking prick.
Now he's just
Don't just be sorry. Think for 1 fucking second. And the fuck are you doing?
You know, it's very tempting right now to cut off his microphone. Can we get to 20 likes, please? No more accents, 20 likes, no matter what.
Ah, you fucking tosser.
I'm tempted to join in because this sounds like fun.
20 likes. 20 likes. Come on, guys.
Right. You know what? I'm going to join in.
What, are you going to like it?
That's a great idea. I will.
Yes. All right, we got one more like. One more like, Luca, and you're done.
Fucking cockwumble.
You must have been Googling these terms, brother.
I don't understand it. I don't understand this. Donald, I'm requesting a trade.
Okay, here we go.
That's dog's bollocks.
Shut the fuck up. All right, so Stidham hands it off, and looks like the Jaguars are right there on defense. Monteric Brown on the tackle. So not much of a gain there, about a gain of 2. Gain of 2.
Right, we're up to 19.
Represent 19. Let's get one more, people. Share this out to somebody, and then have them like it. Have them subscribe too while they're at it. Stidham looks. He's got Zamir White, and that's a drop.
Don't you look stupid?
A little bit behind them, but that's something you still got to catch.
See, that's me, right, man. Pure man, mental man. That was Glasgow.
I don't know what we're doing anymore. All right, so 3rd and 7. Stidham with Zamir White in the backfield. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. And he's taken down. On the play, that is Israel Entwine with the sack. And now the Jaguars will take over. Well, they'll take over when they get the ball, obviously, on the punt. Jets Mess says, save the singing for a Yankee comeback.
I agree, laddie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We need one more like, and he can stop. He can stop.
It sounds like... Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like one of those American Hollywood movies trying to do Scottish accents.
Right. And this punt is away. Doesn't look like a very good one.
I agree, laddie.
That was ghastly.
AJ
I
Cole,
agree, laddie.
Willie Johnson.
Oh, dear.
I think the Cards will split with the Yanks.
It's a three-game series,
set.
my man.
It's a 3-game
I think the Cards are going to take 2 out of 3.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Herman starting one of the games against Montgomery, no less.
Well, it's a little rare occasion that I'll be rooting for Herman.
If tomorrow was in FanFest, I'd stream the game. And then we face Seattle for a bunch of 10 o'clock games. Going to be interesting. Fake
Sweet
floater
Jesus.
on the screen. And nice pile up by the Raiders on Sargent. Looks like Falarunzo. Excuse me, never mind. The wrong team I'm looking at. Then again, I'm so sidetracked by terrible accents. Terrible, just terrible.
How dare you say my accent is terrible?
Please, we need 20 likes.
Are you on that fucking nose candy again?
Jacksonville, all I need is a touchdown here.
Takes a snap.
Handoff. And this is a first down and more. Down to the 36-yard line for Jacksonville. That is Mekhi Sargent. He's had a couple of nice runs. Mets win. Congrats to your Mets.
Mets are winning a lot right now, brother.
They've been phenomenal.
Yeah, so their lead is now 4.5 in that division.
Damn. It was only half a game like 10 days ago.
That looks like dried out mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese looks ghastly.
Simply ghastly. Yeah.
So Slaughter takes the snap. He's going to throw it. Nice catch there by Sargent. He's breaking some tackles and will get around to the 32. That wasn't a very good thrown ball. Pretty awful if you ask me, but nice catch by Sargent.
Simply awful. Awful.
Girl prospects?
No girl prospect. Dude,
Alex just can't see the wood from the trees.
why is Jeff so interested in our sex lives?
One day, Jeff. Pleasure over power. That's an IKF thing, by the way. And that was just not a great ball right there under pressure
you
intended
fucking
for
wanker.
Armstead. Now it's third down.
Fucking airhead.
Peace, my man. Thank you for coming out.
See you later, my man.
Donald Singh for a Mets win.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Take me out to the ball.
I would sing
game.
something negative.
Take me
And
out
that's
to
a sack.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Give me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Roy Robertson
I
Harris.
don't care if I ever get back, 'cause it's root for the Yankees. If they don't win, it's
Kendall
a shame.
Vickers on the sack, my mistake.
'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out in the old ball game.
I don't
There
know
we go.
what we are anymore. I think I'm the only normal one on the panel.
That's your song. I hope you enjoyed it, brother.
Donald, are you wearing some buffies right now?
Am I wearing baffies?
Yes.
No.
Oh, they can't kick a field goal? Come on. So, this is away, and that will be
You didn't answer my question. Are you wearing some
inside
buffies?
the 4. Reichwell
I
Armstead.
said no, I'm not wearing any baffies.
So,
I'm
nice
not wearing
special
any
team
baffies,
play.
man. Why are you interested in my baffies, big man? Hey, I'm not interested in my baffies. You think want my baffies, eh?
I don't
Want to see my baffies? Do you want to see my baffies, man?
Golf is so ghastly.
Oh, God, someone needs to help me. Help me. One more like, guys, and he can stop doing accents.
Doesn't mean I'm going to stop.
I'm not going to stop singing. Any other songs, MH?
Oh, God. Now it's going to be a whole karaoke list. Where's my Snapchat on timers?
God Bless America?
Okay. I mean,
What about God Save the Queen?
Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck her.
Okay. That's a new one.
Is she too fucking old, my man?
700 years old. Fucking hell. Old relic.
I don't know what we are anymore.
I guess she was born back when the Vikings sailed the ship.
Yeah, I know, right?
Can we get one more like, guys? Come on. I don't want to.
George Washington kicked her ass.
This is a sad day for us Brits.
Oh, you're
It's a
British.
beautiful day for me. Fuck her.
I don't believe I have any British blood.
God bless America. Fuck the UK.
All right, we're getting back to action here. All right. Hopefully, they're showing Dick Vermeil, who Jeff was talking about earlier.
Oof.
Is a St. Louis Rams fan.
I'm glad you added Vermeil, man, because I thought you just said they're showing dick. I was like, damn, things are going really off the wire here.
Crap. Looks like Zamir White's still in the backfield, and not much there for
So,
him.
man.
2 yards.
No, seriously, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Zamir White.
Same here. Nick Mullins is the quarterback. They're not putting in Chase Garbers, I guess. The undrafted free
I
agent.
think
out
we'll
of
have him in the
California.
fourth quarter.
How would you assess Stidham and Mullins?
I thought Stidham was mostly sharp. I mean, he had like 1 or 2 bad throws, but it's a preseason. Mullins has been halfway decent too. Mullins takes the snap under pressure to find his man. Not much there, though. Not much there. As DeMarcus Robinson catches the ball. He did have DJ Turner open, though, on the left side. Could have got more yards, so now it's 3rd down. See, Jaguars can make a stop here, and then they can get the ball back, basically on the Raiders' territory. So,
Donald, so you're going to plan to watch the Beeb after this game?
and off and
Never in a
over.
million
Goodness,
years.
what a play in the backfield.
What's that, Donald?
Never in a million years.
Chappelle Russell tackling Zamir White and stopping.
I think
The
he will,
Raiders.
though.
Third.
I think he will for sure.
Better than the kicking the balls.
What?
It's debatable.
Alex, are you
20
going to answer the big white's telephone?
I don't even. I think I'm going to start tuning him out.
Okay, let's have a look and see here. Oof, destroyed in the backfield.
Are we going to get a punt or something here? I mean,
I think I just paid off my car.
It's good.
That's a
it's
feather
good
in
to
the old cap.
It's good to see Dick Vermeil, legendary coach.
all right. So here comes the punt. It's Johnson on the return, and he trips a little bit. He's going to get caught at the
Fumble.
46-yard line. No, there was no fumble.
I remember when Dick Vermeil was a very, very good coach.
All right. So now they're probably going to head towards the offensive side of the ball for the Jags.
He's going to take the snap.
Excuse me. I'm on play-by-play. Thank you.
So
And
we
off-
take this up. So we take this opportunity to mention any favorite moments. So we have Vin Scully.
Maybe
Or-
where the commercial hits.
Let's do that.
Yeah. 38 on the 38-yard line, actually. That was Willie Johnson on the carry, on the end around to be specific. They got to work their way into the territory, of course. So this is a handoff to Sargent. Sargent's plowing, and it's a first down at the 35-yard line. So it's mostly been centered around the running game tonight for both these teams. But, hey. So now another first down.
The
in the set of
2003
downs.
Chiefs made their first playoff appearance since 1977. That's bloody awful. The Jets haven't even been that bad.
That's bullshit. Takes his snap. He's going to find his man. No, he won't, because he threw it out of bounds. Kevin Austin Jr. was the man in target. So it's now second down. I think Peterson's probably calling the plays right. I would think so. Still, the production hasn't been great. Right outside of a highway. Wonder how much those tickets are, to be honest. Maybe go there one year. Maybe when the Giants play.
Takes the snap.
Sargent. And he's going to plow his way for a first down. So a lot of the screens have been working out here for both sides. But now it's even more productive for Jacksonville as they plow in Las Vegas territory. All I need is a field goal, and I'll be happy. Man in motion. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Sargent. Sargent, again, pretty impressive tonight on screens and runs. And there's a penalty marker on the play. Looks to be going against the Jaguars. Personal foul, chop block on the offense. Be about 15 yards back. So this is going to go against Nick Ford, the center. Notable signings, Zay Jones, Brandon Scherf, and Christian Kirk. Oyasade Alakwun, Darius Williams, and Falaroon Zovatakasi. So a couple of defensive adjustments there. One of the worst defenses in the NFL last year. So 1st and 25.
I have a tissue, please.
I'm going to kill him by the end of the stream. Sloter finds the check down to Sargent, and he gets pushed back to the 35. A little shaken up after that play. So it's now second down.
I personally hope for a shutout.
Second down and 20. Sloter takes the snap. And dropped again. Victory for Luka, but Jeff Cotton was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and 20.
Beautiful play there by the defense.
What do you mean beautiful play? He dropped it.
Good coverage.
No. That's no. We have 20 likes. Luca, your accents are finished.
No, they're not. You got to score.
Sargent. It's the handoff and down to the 28-yard line. So maybe now those accents can end. They go for a field goal. Or sometimes
we'll see right here.
But Doug Peters, and there's an injury on the field. Injury to I think it was Kendall Vickers, the one who got injured there. Yep, Kendall Vickers got shaken up a little bit. Hope he's okay. Undrafted free agent out of Tennessee in 2018. So let's hope he's okay. I've shit the pants. Yeah, Donald's just like, what the fuck, man? Guys, be sure to ask questions, like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications. I hope Luca's crucified for being a Jets fan tomorrow. Alex, did you watch the latest Downton Abbey? Donald, I think we really need to consider a trade. What about Dr. Martin? I'm going to take my light, fucking throw it at you. Because we've had what? Like,
They're showcasing the NASCAR ad.
because we've had like what? Most of the game's been British, right? To this point.
Football is a great game that unites everyone.
I don't even understand what you just said there. Pro Football Hall of Fame on the outside looks like a cake. So this kick is good. Let's go. Elliott Fry with the field goal, and now it's 20-3.
God damn it.
We're not Jaguar fans. We're just very happy that Luca has lost his accent.
Well, I just hope the Raiders score again.
And I hope they don't score. So we're in the third quarter. Finally, they score. Maybe this game becomes a... I think everybody came back now because Luca finally lost his accent. What are you... all right. What was I going to say? You were going to say something about Vince Scully?
No, I just thought we'd talk about him a little bit.
My favorite call would be... I'm trying to think of the ones outside of Kirk Gibson's home run. What?
This. I would say the Kirk Gibson one. I also like when he called the brawl between the Dodgers and the D-backs in 2013.
Yeah.
When Yasiel Puig just came in the league. So that just shows you guys I'm getting old. So that's that.
He's probably the most universally liked broadcaster ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's not one person that disliked him.
What I loved about him is he was so positive. Big positive person.
Yep.
He suffered a lot of hardships. If you look at his bio, he's lost his wife twice and lost a kid to a helicopter accident. But he never changed his outlook. He tried to stay positive and just remained a good person all the way through. It's not easy to do.
great to hear that he's just he overcame so much adversity. Obviously, he's positive about it. Not many can have that. Not many can say that at all.
That's right.
Is that a Pepsi, Donald?
You're right.
Kickoff. Actually, Luke, this is still this third quarter, so I just realized that. Because it was like a long commercial break. But the Raiders offense,
Come on, Raiders.
no, go Jaguars now. But the Raiders offense is back. We're slowly climbing back. A lot of stuff has been really done through the running game. Zamir White and Josh Jacobs have been two main contributors on the defensive side of the football. Offensive side of the football in the running game. So they still have Zamir White in the game. Nick Mullins drops back. He's going to find his man DJ Turner for a couple of yards down to the 30. Talking now with Travis Etienne and Trevor Lawrence.
I think it is ETN rather than ETNE.
ETN. Yeah, ETN, not ETNE.
Okay. Crucify me at the stake. DJ Turner in motion. Takes the snap. And White, he's got a first down. And more, down to the 37, 38-yard line. Zamir White has had a really good day.
He looks great. Like the Giants have drafted him.
I wish the same as well, but we'll see what happens with our running back position this year. All right, so back. Oh, actually, they moved it up to the 43-yard line, and Zamir White is just caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play.
Grant Morgan, amongst others, on the tackle. Morgan, undrafted free agent from Arkansas, played about 5-6 years in college.
Arkansas.
So 2nd and 14 as the clock winds down to the fourth quarter. Maybe they'll run about one more play. 2nd and 14. Takes the snap.
Come on, get out of there. Get out of there.
And that's just a dirt pass.
Yeah, just
Intended
bounce it right
receiver
out.
Cole Fotheringham. So now it's third down. So this will likely be the last play. Maybe they run it. Let's see what they can get out of Zamir White. But Zamir White, once again, has had a pretty good night. Came to play. Probably one of the best players on offense. If not the best. The entire game. Zamir White lined up. Takes a snap. Mullins. He's going deep. And knocked away. What a play on defense there.
Nice coverage.
Very good coverage. Very good play downfield. That's Benji Franklin. And it's now fourth down. You got the safety help too. Josh Thompson was also there. So trying to stack the defensive back didn't happen. So we will have a punt before the end of the third quarter. I believe Willie Johnson will also be the returner for this one. And he's going to take it from his own 11. Shimmying. He's got a nice return. 30, 40. He's got the punter to beat. He may go all the way. This is a touchdown. And there's a flag on the play. Because why not? Could have been further and further from accents, but there's a flag on the play, so this will likely cancel out. Very nice return, though, from Willie Johnson. Holding on the receiving team. Wow. Just wow.
What's Donald's trademark phrase there?
Oh, fuck off.
Just a
Now, let's see if there's any hold here.
Ayo Oye Lola was the one who committed the holding penalty, international prospect. So there's that. But
That's bull crap.
that's the end of the third quarter. Raiders still have this one, 20-3.
Why do the officials have to intervene in even friendlies in preseason games like this?
Right. I would have just rather the touchdown because it would have gotten
Of
us
course.
less closer to the accents.
Well, not that. We can actually have a competitive game for the Hall of Fame game, but no. Why have that? It wasn't even an egregious hold. Did you guys see a hold?
I didn't see the replay, but I'll trust you, Dom. I'll trust you on that one. So now I'm putting the new background. Two hours and 57 minutes. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, sub up to Pinstripe Chronicles. Their YouTube is in their YouTube channel is in the description. Also, check out the Twitter pages, social media, community notes, all fun stuff. All fun stuff. Someone said that Andrew Luck is better than Eli Manning. You know what I say to that?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
So you're returning to the fourth quarter. Raiders up 20-3. I'm sorry, not 23. Yeah, 23. Alex, there's your replay.
Yeah, I can kind of see it because he's actually grasping.
Takes a snap, throws his pass, is caught on the left side. What a hit by and that's a penalty marker. Penalty marker to come out on Matthias Farley. I thought that was a good hit, a legal hit. But it'll be 15 extra yards for Jacksonville.
Yeah, I didn't. Why was that a penalty?
It's gonna be a hit. Oh, helmet to
helmet.
helmet.
Hit to the helmet. That's 15. Yep. Let's go, Jacksonville. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. They had to make up for it.
First downs here for the Jacksonville Jaguars after the Farley penalty. Slaughter in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Up going. Now he's going to escape the pocket. Now he's going to run, and he's going to go down at around the 33, 34-yard line. Gain of about 3 or 4. Second down.
Darian Butler on the tackle.
So it's 2nd and 6 as Melissa Stark's going to be talking to Doug Peterson.
Yeah, doing an interview in the middle of the game. That shows how committed you are.
2nd and 6. Running back to his right, takes the snap, gives off this time to Nathan Cottrell. He'll be short of the first down by a yard. 3rd down and 1.
Just going to say this.
Ovaltine is disgusting.
It really is.
I don't think it is.
3rd and 1. To his running back to his right. Slaughter calling out signals, 10 on the play clock. Takes a snap, looks right. Under pressure, throws, pass is incomplete. There is a flag. Looks like this is going to be a penalty against the Raiders for holding or pass interference. Bryce Cosby going to be the culprit, which means another first down for the Jaguars.
Let's go 1st down, baby.
Just rooting for the pick 6 right here.
Oh, God. I might not be able to survive if that's the case. Let's see. Take a look. He's grabby. Okay. Yeah.
Pass interference
Pass
against
interference. Defense.
Alex is a wannabe ref, everybody.
And you're a wannabe Brit. Is he not?
I've seen more of the rest than I have in this actual game.
Yep.
There's been a lot of flags for a preseason friendly.
I see your point, Donald. I see your point.
So back to another first down.
I understand enforcing the rules, but I think that you can. I think for these kind of events, I think you can ease up on the ticky-tacky stuff.
Slaughter takes snap, gives off to Cottrell. Cottrell left side. We're trying to break tackles. We'll get 1 on the play.
Like, for instance, the punt return for a touchdown. There was a slight hold, but again, I think you can use your discretion and go. It's not you're not competing for a Super Bowl. I think what would the general public like to see? A 90-yard punt return for a touchdown? Yeah, I think so. You know what I mean?
Zach Van Valkenburg on the tackle.
Even if that happened to the Giants, I would say the same thing. I just don't like too many ref calls. I really don't.
Takes a snap, fake handoff. Luton going to roll to his right. Still trying to find his man. This pass is deflected in the air. Pass is incomplete. This time intended for Winningham. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Just wasn't a good throw.
His feet were moving. His feet were not planted.
Yeah, it just wasn't generally a good throw.
If we're going to see this in preseason, then we're going to get a lot of penalties during the regular season. A lot.
Hope you're wrong, Donald, but let's see where you're getting.
Buckle up, people.
3rd and 9. Slaughter takes the snap, pressure from the left, throws. This pass is complete, and he'll be short by a yard.
Winningham.
That is Winningham on the catch, and it'll be 4th down and 1. See if the Jags go for it. I say why not?
Please do. And make it.
On the tackle that time,
Isaiah Brown.
Yeah, let me just say this. The quarterback play hasn't necessarily been terrible.
It's been okay. Nothing special.
Because it's basically been about the run. They are going for it on 4th and 1, and a timeout is called by the Raider D.
Are they trying to milk this thing?
No, they just want me to get back to the accents. So it looks like they still intend to go for it on 4th down and 1, because why not?
Yeah, they're down 17. What do you expect?
And they're around midfield territory, so
I want a read option. That's what I want. Read option, 1st down, touchdown. Of course, we're not going to get that.
4th down and 1, and they fumble the snap. Cottrell will take it down at the 40.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
One more time.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
All the things that could have happened there that happened.
They are a bad football team. Even with Doug Peterson, they look like an awful football team.
God damn. God damn it.
Do you guys think that Trevor Lawrence is going to have a big step up from last year?
I don't think a big step up, but I think he'll have a, solid season. I think he'll, I think he'll I think he'll catch some eyes, but I don't think he's going to do like. I don't think he's going to be like. He's not going to be terrible. I think he's going to be average.
See, I'm not sure if he's going to be. I know he's not going to be as good in the NFL as he was in college because, he was very turnover prone in college, especially in his last year, and then there was already an issue for him in his rookie year. I just don't think he's going to be as good. I don't think he's going to be because he was generational in college. Other than the turnovers, he was generational, but I just don't think he's going to be the same in the NFL. I don't know if you guys agree with that.
No, I can see your point. Just wonder how much patience the coaching staff actually has with him.
Oh my God, have we got a female Hulk?
Yes.
Oh, stop. Woke gone mad. Stop the woke.
Well, this is the day and age you got to be inclusive, so.
Oh, God. But there was never a She-Hulk character. When has that ever existed?
You could also say the same for GTA. When GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be a female character, a lead character. Has nothing to do with the storyline. I'm not being political, I'm just saying. That's a new quarterback in the game for the Raiders. Garbers makes his first pass, and it's complete. This time is caught by, I think there was Jordan Veazey on the play. First down, Raiders, there's a flag. Here's what Donald talked about, the flag.
Flaggies.
No one paid to see the refs.
The riffs.
No one paid to see the refs.
I paid.
Yeah, the Raiders' offensive line has actually been pretty good. Ample time in the pocket, good blocking in the run game. Takes a snap. The pass deflected in the air and incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. I think it's 2nd and 15 actually should be.
So what name have you got on the back of your jersey, Alex?
Cole Kmet, tight end for the
I know what Cole Kmet
Bears.
is.
The Bears, yeah.
He was a really good tight end. I liked him.
124 pressures allowed by the right guard and right tackle last year.
2nd and 15. VZ in motion. Snap. Throws right. This pass is complete to Jordan Veazey. It's going to be a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 10.
He has been pretty good, pretty complete, pretty accurate so far.
Let's see where this
Easy
guy
breezy.
Garbers is out of. Garbers is out of. He's actually out of California.
Like Davis Webb.
And
So what kind of year do you think Notre Dame are going to have this year?
We open up against Ohio State, so I mean, I didn't like us choking Oklahoma State in one of the bowl games with the new head coach, so we'll see what happens.
3rd and 9. Garbers takes a snap, looks over the middle. This pass is caught by VZ again. He's been his favorite target, and a 1st down for the Raiders. Actually, you might have to put those earbuds in.
Yeah, how do you feel about your old coach just walking out like that?
Scumbag.
He's a prick. And then they do a pep rally and he tries to make his best Southern accent. Such a
It's
wannabe.
kind of like you, though. Is it not, Donald?
Well, no comment. So, look at you root for Notre Dame as well.
Yeah.
Do you guys have ties to that college?
No, it's just the college we picked.
He's from fucking Massachusetts and he's out here making Southern accents. 2nd and 5 for Chase Garbers in the Raider offense. Takes a snap, hands off to the running back. Left side, nowhere to go. Good stop by the defensive line. Like 3rd down and mid.
This better not be the Giants. In terms of
it's Austin Walter, former Jet.
in terms of Jacksonville. This shouldn't be the Giants on Thursday, or I will flip.
Why?
Cause
It's preseason. 3rd and 6. Garber's calling out the motion. Garber takes the snap, looks left. His pass is caught by number 32. That is Austin Walter, and he'll be short by a few yards. So the field goal unit will come on, and the accents may return.
I'm liking this new Josh McDaniels offense, though. I think it's
It's
going to work. It's going to translate.
4th and 4.
Ooh, they're actually going for it on 4th and 3, being a little aggressive here. Garbers calls out the protections. Waltz to his left takes the snap. Garber's looking. Still has time. This pass is caught inside the 10. Good play there by the tight end, Jesper Horsted, the former Bear. 1st down and goal.
Fuck, man. Donald, I think we're screwed.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely screwed.
You could blame Jacksonville. Their defense has been ass. It was made by number 53, Chappelle Russell. Takes a snap, right side. Here comes Walter. Walter evading a couple of tackles. Touchdown. The Raiders score another touchdown, and it's 26-3.
It's the least they deserve.
What? Donald has fell asleep.
It's the
You
least
didn't
they
even
deserve.
finish your sentence, Luca. You said he fell asleep.
Said fell asleep.
He said fell asleep.
And Daniel Carlson will go on for the field goal.
Is there any way they could take it and return it for a touchdown?
They can, but they won't. Snap, hold, kick, good.
Keek.
27-3, Raiders.
Can it be 28-3? I mean, I'll call for it. They should have went for 2.
Clayton Vita is now pitching for the Somerset Patriots. Oh boy. It is 11-11. I'd like to thank everybody for coming on tonight. Football is back, baby. As I have my tea with me.
That's iced tea. That's not like actual tea.
It's tea. It's in the name.
We're all screwed, aren't we? Guys, put your comments in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe we can get to 510 before the end of the night. Been sitting here for 3 hours, 15 minutes, trying to entertain y'all. We hope we did a good job of doing so despite Luca's accents. Ah, man. My legs.
Oh, what a horrible show. The Voice.
We have to record a video after this, but it won't be that
Oh,
long.
you lucky bastard.
Can they score a garbage time touchdown, please?
I don't think they'll save you now.
That's what we need, Donald. We need a garbage time touchdown.
It'll be good.
Wait 1 second. Now I look like Matt Patricia.
That's not a good thing.
I just gotta have the headset.
The voice sucks.
Yeah, the voice sucks.
And the kickoff comes away, and this will be a touchback. Donald Stewart not acting impressed. Rest in peace to the great John Madden.
Yeah, I forgot that's another tough loss we suffered.
Craig Carton says the Yankees had deal for Pablo Lopez that involved Aaron Hicks. And it was back, and Kim and G backed out at 5:59.
First down for the Jaguars. Slaughter under pressure throws, and this is nearly picked by the Raiders' defense. Second down.
That cannot be true.
What? The
Cotton Saloon.
I just can't see that. Can you guys see that?
what?
The Yankees had a deal in place for Pablo Lopez that involved Aaron Hicks. The Marlins backed out at 5:59. Can you envisage that being any way, shape, or form reality?
I don't think so. I mean, people are scumbags, but
Second
I don't
down.
see. I just don't see that.
Luton looks to his right. Now he rolls out, and he throws the pass away.
And we still got like 8 minutes left in this game.
Daniel Vogelbach, I hit my home runs in bunches, just like I get my donuts.
God damn.
He's
Yeah,
hilarious.
not much competitive, Jets mess. Not much competitive. I mean, after those field goals, it was pretty much a wrap.
On a third down, 27-3 takes the snap. Slaughter looks to his left, and this passes it nearly.
This is Slaughter right here.
Pass incomplete. Just awful pass. Could
Yeah,
have done
Slaughter's been trashed the last few drives.
better. It'll be fourth down.
Did you hear about Trevor Penning, Donald?
Jaguars will punt.
Trevor Penning, fill me in.
Huh?
Fill me in.
Saints left tackle got into 3 fights in practice and got kicked out.
Kicked out of practice?
Mm-hmm.
I think he sounds like a badass.
Wonder what Joe Judge would have done to him.
I'm giving captaincy.
So the Las Vegas Raiders will be back on offense.
So, per John Heyman, the Yankees never liked Jordan Montgomery. He's been available for a while.
Looks up the middle, and this is a nice carry by Austin Walter. This will be second down.
Interesting.
Not surprised in the least. Because I never liked him either.
I'm going to go out of my English accent for a second. Pete made a good point. He says he thinks that John Heyman knows less information, has less inside info than all of the other guys. It could be.
Yeah, but I think I still think that's true though, because the Yankees. Well, first of all, it's not just him saying it. Like, apparently, executives are telling Heyman that. So he's been available for a long time.
First down.
Yeah, but his value was like. I mean, the reason why I don't believe that is he's been in the league for years. He's been in the league for years. Damn, what was I gonna say? He's been in the league for years, and like what? Nobody's picked up on him. The Yankees haven't.
That's a third
tried
down
to make an offer.
Third down in inches.
I just don't think they're high on him.
This pass is incomplete. It's a terrible pass that time to VZ. A little high for him.
If they were high on him, and they wouldn't have made him available for trade.
No, what I'm saying was like, if they hated him for a while, why not throw him out in more offers? Like, he could have been an add-on in some trades if you think about it.
Well, it kind of depends on what kind of value other teams have on him too. Even though the Yankees may not be necessarily high on him, they might value him more than what other teams value him as.
Fourth down in inches for the Raiders, and
like for instance, why Andujar wasn't moved, even though the Yankees were looking to move him, but they didn't get any value in return because it still depends on the value that you get in return.
as Jacksonville will take over now.
How many minutes we got left in this game?
Too long. 27-3, my God.
It's been 23.
What
are we
a
going
time.
live? Shut up, Luca. When are we going live again? Monday.
Yeah. Boys in the Big Apple.
Nice one.
Yeah, we'll be
Takes the snap, throws. This pass is caught. Screen pass.
Oops.
Still got room. He's got a lot of room. Down to the 40-yard line.
What's the plan for the Boys in the Big Apple show for our viewers? What can they look forward to?
discussing the Yankees trade deadline a little bit. I know I'm having a Jets Rams YouTuber on, and then a Jets beat reporter's coming on.
Okay, so it's going to be a Jet-centric day.
A little bit, yeah. And then we'll talk
NFL
Giants
as well.
and anything.
It doesn't just have to be the Jets. Slaughter at the 41-yard line. 6 on the play clock. Takes the snap, looks right, and throws to his running back, and
Oh
he
my
drops
God,
it
he
like a
fucking
fucking
dropped it.
fool.
You want to get the headphones for Sean? Because this game has way too long left in it.
I'm busy commentating.
I'm going to smack you.
I'm busy commentating, my man.
Let's see. Is there an empty water bottle I have? Oh, right here. I can throw it at him.
Oh, don't do that, you fucking fool.
All right. Make your life choices right now.
Takes the snap, looks right, now has to rush, throws. This pass is complete. Over the middle, down to the 35-yard line. That was number... Let me check the number on that one.
I think he had that coming.
Johnson.
Willie Johnson, number 81. First down.
You're being excessively rude to Sean and anyone else who wants to listen to anyone beside you.
If it is a touchdown by the Jaguars, I will go upstairs and meet Sean.
There would be no point then.
And a false start is going to be coming out for the offense.
I gotta smack this dude. I really do.
This has just been another bloody watch again. This game's never entertaining.
You should go back on with Jets chaos before the season starts.
I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, Jeremy.
He's a nut. First down and 15. Slaughter has the screen passes deflected. There's great defensive play right there. That was...
Oh my God.
That's oh my God.
Neil Farrell.
That's oh my God, Donald.
I just watched the Fridge Vogelback hit a 3-run blast or whatever it was.
He's been phenomenal for those Mets. 2nd and 15 here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Looks, throws, passes complete to Johnson, and there's a first down. Down to the 23-yard line.
It's time for the bottle flip. Bottle flip game time. Yeah.
Takes the snap.
Fuck.
Slaughter looks over the middle. Pass is dropped by Johnson. Just a terrible drop. Bloody awful.
I was behind him.
He still should have caught that. I think he could have reeled it in.
He's gonna wake up tomorrow talking like this, and he won't know why.
Am I going to be narrating my life?
Scumbag. Come on.
Devontae Adams doing some pregame workouts. Ooh, what if I moved into a Canadian accent? Slaughter makes the snap, throws, and way over his head. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a pass interference penalty against the defense.
Oh, thank God. Thank God we might actually get out of this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Donald. Thank
Pass interference is going to be called.
you. This time you can
Against the
thank the
defense.
refs. This time you can thank the refs.
Brown with the penalty marker.
Thank the refs.
Yellow card.
So,
What are we in soccer?
Yellow card on the play.
Otani has 2 home runs today. So good day.
The Angels have 6 home runs, but they're still losing.
Oh, fuck off.
Slaughter looks to his left. Slaughter still under pressure. Throws. This pass is complete, but no gain.
Oh, fuck off.
Second down. 3:48 to go. 27-3 Las Vegas.
Please score again.
Second down. Bach to his left. Takes a snap. Looks right. Throws. Passes incomplete. Deflected in the end zone by number 41. That was Chris Jones. It'll be third down and goal. .332 to go.
It was a well played first half, but the second half's been ugly.
Been garbage.
It'll be third down and goal. Takes the snap. Looks left.
Come on, he's got him,
Throws
he's got him.
end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Oh, he's going to go. He's actually got to make the extra point first.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Doug Peterson, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Please.
Looks like they're keeping the unit out there.
No.
Oh my God. For what reason?
Bodies.
dude's celebrating. They're down like 30.
It's preseason, man. They will be going for the 2-point attempt.
Well, please make it. Please. Just run it in.
But why are they going for 2?
'Cause
Back
Doug
to his
Peterson.
right. Throw, and he's in.
Let's go. Thank Jesus. Thank you. Luca, what do you have to say now?
Damn.
Well done, Conor. Pure stat. Love how happy they are.
All right, he's here. So you want me to bring him down?
Your choice.
Well, it's your choice. You were bringing it up. So,
Well, I mean, there's like 3 minutes, but it's been like 3 ugly minutes.
all right, I'll be back.
You don't have to bring the headset, by the way. It's gonna be like, hurry up. Did this camera just fizz out? I think it did. Donald, Lucas camera freeze?
Let's have a look.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Okay,
Yes, it has. It has.
I'll freeze it and unfreeze it because it's like there's a statue.
Also, you want to update the score.
Yes, I'll do that. All right, now it's good. Okay. Okay. Gotta update the shore. It's 11-27. You know, Donald, it's a 2-score game.
Oh, yeah. Close.
Very. I mean, imagine they try going for like all 3 timeouts and all that stuff. And that's Austin Walter. That's a first down and more. Beautiful run.
Nice play.
Beautiful run. Beautiful run. Beautiful. Annie, why are you taking pictures with Carson Wentz? Please. And off. Gain of like 3. Ugh. Also shut this door. Welcome back.
Hi.
This second half has been ugly as shit.
I've only watched like 10 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Thank God Jacksonville scored. Luca was doing his accents.
Oh well. I mean, I feel like this would just play out like a regular season matchup.
You might be
What's
right
up,
on
Sean? What's up, Sean?
Donald.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah.
He's right here.
Hello.
How was work? Work was work?
Interesting.
All right.
We had a truck mixed in with like other stuff from another borough. We had to unload the entire thing.
Damn.
Yay, Deontay.
That's right. You signed into a 2-year, $36 million extension.
You did.
$18 million a year. All right.
So 2nd and 8 here for the Raiders.
Jacksonville should try to come back. Call all 3 timeouts.
Still a 2-score game. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Takes a
Wouldn't be
snap,
the
gives
wackiest
off.
thing we've seen in the preseason.
Austin Walter to the 45.
Never forget when the Giants had like a 29-30 lead. I remember watching that live. That shit was hilarious.
Just like the Eagles blew the lead against the Jets and we ended up tying.
Bro, I remember my uncle, he had like the most UT reaction possible. When they scored the touchdown, he just burst out laughing. And
That's
it was
what I
like the
did
most,
too.
It was the most UT like fucking response I had ever seen. I was laughing with them too because I came down just for like a couple minutes because I was watching another game. I don't remember what game it was, but
There's a sack.
yeah, I came down and he was actually watching the game, and I chilled with him for a few minutes, and yeah, that was fucking amazing. The rematch this week,
That's right, Jets Eagles.
a week from tonight.
Actually, on Friday, actually.
We're the
No,
first
Thursday.
non-football Hall of Fame game preseason game.
Oh yeah, it's you guys.
Mhm.
I was mixing them up.
Giants Patriots.
7 p.m.
Yeah,
41
we got-
seconds to go as they will
we're-
punt.
We're playing Saturday night against Seattle.
Huge punt here.
Did they not use any timeouts? Did they just accept the loss?
I remember McAdoo did that against the Steelers because they had 3 timeouts in like 12 seconds. But even before
Oh
that,
yeah, was that when Dobbs made his debut?
mm-hmm.
We were watching that on vacation.
McFuck as head coach.
Ben McSquinty eyes.
Ben McDouchebag. Any names, Donald?
That's pretty good.
So Kyle Sloter is in.
He's looked like trash.
Takes a snap, hands off, and this will pretty much might be the final snap as Cottrell will run it up to the 20-yard line. It looks like they're just going to be slowly walking off here.
Jacksonville looks like they're in mid-season form.
Literally, they do.
And looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
that'll
Doug
do.
Peterson's a Jaguar. That's
Looks
Yep.
like that'll do it. Here from Canton, Ohio.
Well, we're not in Canton, so you can't.
I'm
really say that.
imagining it, okay? 27-11, the Raiders win the first preseason game of the year.
fun fact. I saw this on Instagram before. No team has ever played in the Hall of Fame game and won the Super Bowl the same year. Could the Raiders break the curse? Because sure shit isn't going to be Jacksonville.
That's for sure. Wow. That was an
Yep.
ugly second half.
The second half was boring as
What was
fuck.
it? What was the score at the end of the? I saw when it was like 20-0 when I checked the score, but what was the score at halftime? Was it 20-0?
It was 20-0.
Oh, okay.
The end of the
So it was
first,
just
it
not a
was
good game in general.
yeah,
It was 20-3, wasn't it?
yeah. It was 20. No, it was 20-3 at one point, but then they started scoring again.
Mhm.
I mean, the last Hall of Fame game that I remember that was like competitive was what the Ravens won against the Bears.
No, it was Broncos Falcons.
Yeah, that one came down to the wire.
Maybe I didn't watch that
I
one.
mean, technically, you could say last year's was just like a very ugly competitive.
Yeah.
The Steelers and the Cowboys. That game was just. That was a horrible game to watch. I mean, I was happy we won, but
Weird.
it was disgusting to watch.
Yeah. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us for the night. 3 hours 39 minutes.
Pretty good.
Donald's still awake in Scotland, so it's probably like what 3 a.m., 4 a.m. over there.
Yeah, but I'm still jet lagged. I'm still in New York time, so it'll be okay.
We appreciate y'all for coming out. Over 20 likes, probably over 100 views. Let's get to 510 as soon as possible. Roster bubble video out tomorrow as I am at FanFest.
You gonna stream for FanFest? Like, I do a quick vlog?
Maybe I'll bring the mics just in case. See what we do. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you next time. Peace.